Hey, happy afternoon. Happy Saturday. Yes, we are live. How's it going, Sunglasses Horse, Kingsspan? Kingsspan. We're going to be seeing a lot of Kingsspan today. Sino5 with the resub. Yo, thank you so much. Oh, and my mom's in the chat. What am I doing on at this time? Well, that's a great question. What am I doing on at this time? I am doing D&D. It's going to be fantastic. All right. One thing that I need to find is where I hear myself and I hear the stream. We're trying to figure out where that's coming from. I think it might be coming from one of our questers. So, chat, what we're doing today is we're playing some D&D with some community members. And it's going to be a fantastic time. So let me introduce you to them. You can use command Malt-O-Quest at any time. You can also use the names, the first name of any of the characters to learn more about them. So for instance, my name in the game is Bradtherius the Thick the Third. And you can find out more. It's going to be fantastic. So let's meet our cast. 1 second. All right, you guys are live. And I think one of you guys is broadcasting the stream and I can hear it because I've been hearing my own voice. But let's meet our that's not Among Us. We're trying to do Malt-O-Quest. What am I trying to do? Here we go. So we have our cast of characters. First of all, we have our DM Dungeon Master Tyler.
Hello.
Yeah. We have Beansprout played by Cuteknee.
Hi.
We have Balmir Surefoot played by Kingsspan. We have Runa Harel played by Kit. And we have Mepis Loryax played by StevenMacros, and I am Bradtherius the Thick the Third. And I'm going to now turn it over to our wonderful DM, Tyler, Dungeon Master Tyler. Take it away, my dude.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me on. Thank you all for playing, and thank you all for watching. All right, so we're going to start out. I think the music should be working.
Let me know if you're in the chat. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Let me know how the balance is between voices and music, and if we need to change any of that, we absolutely will.
We open high above a very large town. Ooh. It's nighttime, and the full moon casts a silver light down onto the dirt and cobblestone streets. Our serene night is interrupted by a roaring chorus of laughter as we sweep down a series of alleys until we reach an old wooden sign hanging above a tavern. We pause but for a moment before going in through the front door. Inside we see a large human man staggering forward to the cheers of the other drunken patrons. His sloppy grin is aimed at a dwarf who slumped over in his chair. The man takes a deep breath to shout a victory cry but promptly vomits into a bucket. Within moments we hear a lute being strummed and a clear voice singing a boisterous drinking song. Our camera swiftly turns to see a bard rallying the tavern. Her ears are somewhat pointed, and her face is flushed with ale. We zoom past the crowd into the kitchen, where we see a young elf hurriedly chopping vegetables, eager to finish her workday. She brushes the vegetables into a jar and heads out of the kitchen. Just shy of the front door, she nearly crashes into a hooded figure. She pauses, curiously peeking under the hood. The figure gives a wide smile, revealing rows of sharp teeth, with electricity crackling in between them. The world is a dangerous place, after all. But who are these heroes? What adventures await them? Find out right now on Malt-O-Quest. So, the song goes on for a while.
Yo, that was awesome! Oh my god!
I'm so hyped right now.
G-Frog, this is Malt-O-Quest. We're just starting our D&D adventure.
So, we open up. It is morning in the town city of Bulthos. Now, Bulthos is the newest city in the Republic of Tho, which is a large group of cities in the center of the continent. Bulthos is more known for its mining and for its farming communities. Some of the other cities in Tho are island-based. They have a lot of fishing, a lot of travel, but Bulthos is one of the sleepier towns. It's aiming to become a city one day, but it's just not quite there yet.
It's trying its best.
We open up
Both of us is trying its best.
At the Lantern Inn. The Lantern Inn is where the vast majority of our heroes are staying this evening, this morning. We open up with Bradtherius the Thick the Third.
Hello.
So,
at your service.
you are nursing a hangover right now, and you had a surprise this morning, where you had a package leaning against your bed that you just didn't expect to see.
Chad, I'm trying to reload it so we get the image.
You give it some thought, but you come down for breakfast to nurse this wicked hangover that you have. You see that the cook has prepared bacon, sausage, eggs.
Excellent.
There's just a little bit of mead, just to, get you over your hangover.
You gotta have a little bit of mead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you gotta have a little bit of mead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Gotta have a little bit of mead, yeah. You see that the dwarf that you had outdrank last night is just waking up. You see that the smell of roasting meat seems to wake him from the dead. Balmir, you also have quite the hangover. You went drink for drink against this human that is now standing before you last night, and it seems as though you could probably go for some food. The cook just kind of puts a plate in front of you. She is this small, timid-looking elf. Beansprout, you have prepared a nice breakfast, nicer than your normal fare.
Chad,
you
so
felt
awesome.
I don't know. You woke up this morning feeling kind of spontaneous, and you had some nice, like, you made some biscuits. You never make biscuits.
Oh, we got biscuits, Chad. We got elf biscuits.
Today was that kind of morning. And you set these plates down
True Lewis.
In front of these two characters. The meal is very good for you two. You feel that your hangover just kind of ebbs away. Within moments, the door gets kicked open as Runa, you walk in, kicking the door down, ready to play a nice rousing morning hymn. You've already had your hot morning beverage this morning. You feel wide awake. You had some drinks, but you're fine. And unbeknownst to all of these people, in the corner is a hooded and cloaked figure that has just been silently observing what's been going on from afar. Mepis, you've been watching this whole scene, watching these humans and elves and dwarves drink themselves silly and then, like, throw up all over the place. It just doesn't make sense. But this is the world that you live in, so you put up with it. You all sit down for your individual morning rituals. About half an hour goes by of just sitting, eating, nursing your hangovers, when the door to the inn slowly opens.
Oh.
And you see...
Who's there? Hark.
You see an elf.
Oh.
Stride in. He seems as though he's a high elf. His clothes are quite wealthy, and he has this arrogant smirk on his face.
Oh, he's an arrogant elf, Chad.
And
Look at him.
he walks in.
Look at... Oh, I love that.
And he says, "Well, they've finally done it. They've finally breached our walls and abducted." And he just kind of looks around, and he realizes that he's talking to, like, no one. And
Who they abduct, Chad? Who
kind
they
of like wraps his hand on the nearest table. He's like, "Excuse me!
Oh,
Excuse me, I need all of your attention, please."
So rude. He's so rude.
And then once he sees that he has your attention, he says, I am looking for a small party to do some off-the-books adventuring.
Off the books, Chad. Bradtherius
The pay
lives off
is
the books.
adequate. The danger is not too much. I would greatly appreciate it if whoever is interested would follow me into the House of the Republic.
An appropriate amount of danger. Sounds like my calling card.
Does Balmir recognize anything about this guy, like his clothes, or like, is there anything like that I don't know about?
So you recognize this guy as Celis Vignier. He is the official representative of the Republic in this town, and he typically handles like he's their judge essentially, and the magistrate, all kind of rolled into one role. And he's not easy to impress. Typically, he's very like I know what I want and I'm gonna get it now, and like typically no nonsense.
Does Bradtherius recognize the man? Like, or does the man recognize Bradtherius from his father's house, from House Thick?
That's a great question. Let's find out. Why don't you call me high or low?
High or low?
Yeah. Seems fine.
Low.
So he turns as he's about to leave, and he kind of like does a double take.
Oh.
And he's like, thick?
He's clearly referring to me.
I say, sup.
So he kind of like, he's like, just come with me.
Okay.
And he with a flourish of his cloak, he leaves the inn.
Wow.
My stubby little legs run after them.
Oh, so I'm walking out with him, or am I still at the table?
It's up to you.
Okay, so I see him leave. I turn to Balmir, and I say, Balmir, you up for another adventure, my dude?
Absolutely, brother.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get up and I only leave with Balmir at my side.
Okay, and the rest of you?
I'm just watching and waiting. I'm seeing what other people do.
Oh, as I leave, is it?
I'm not really.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
What if as I leave, my sword that I just got, like, hits a dish, maybe, and it crashes to the ground?
Yeah, that happens.
Perfect.
A dish breaks on the ground. You see the innkeeper, who is this half orc.
Chad, I'm trying to get.
He stands up. He's like, "Not again!" And he just like walks over with his giant broom and he starts sweeping things up. He's just like muttering to himself. He's like, "Bloody humans, bloody humans!" And he's just sweeping it up. He turns to Beansprout and he says, "The morning crowd is dead today. You might as well do whatever you will." And he just continues sweeping up the broken parts of the dish.
Okay, Beansprout is super bored and she wants an adventure, so she's like, can I please come with you guys to Bradtherius?
So Bradtherius stops and sees Beansprout as he towers over her and decides, yeah, totally. Join us. The more the merrier, in fact. He's still hungover and he still has a headache, and he says, you know, because you cook great biscuits. I don't know, chat.
Excellent.
I'm profusely just thankful.
I feel like Runa knows Beansprout in passing from like both hanging out here a lot, and I would protect Beansprout with my life. Also, I'm not in a place to turn down cash right now, so I just kind of.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. All of your starting gold. You each have 5 starting gold pieces.
Oh, thank you.
I'm still not in a place to turn down.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a lot of money.
Okay.
Mepis, you watch all of these people stand and begin to exit. What would you like to do?
I turn to a tavern patron struggling to light a torch and just kind of sigh and fire a little bolt and start the fire. I've been sent on quests before. I'm looking for relics, and I'm just gonna trail the group.
Nice. All right, so
Hello. I didn't hear any of that. What just happened?
Oh.
yeah, you see, as you're leaving, you see this hooded figure kind of stand up and trail after you. And as he walks by, there's this adventurer that's just like trying to flint onto this torch, and you don't quite see what happens, but you see as this figure passes by, you see like this little flash of light, and the torch is lit, and the adventurer's like, "Whoa!"
Oh.
And you leave.
Wow.
So the 5 of you follow Celis, and he takes you into the House of the Republic. Now,
House of the Republic.
not all of you have been there before. You've had no reason to be there. A lot of it is, it's kind of like a courthouse for the most part. It's a courthouse that meets a parliament, almost. The jail cells are not here. This is just kind of where they pass judgment, where they deal with disputes, where people
Yeah, we gotta keep the party together.
deal with trade law, things like that. But
Trade
Celis's
law.
office is also in this building. You walk through the hall, you see that there are these grand tapestries that are lining the walls. You see that some of them depict elves fighting against orcs, some of them
Wow.
depict... You see that there's one with this giant winged snake that seems to be coiled around a mountain. There's a ton of weird stuff. But Celis brings you into his office. There's only 2 chairs, one for him and then one across from his desk.
Nice.
You're free to fight over who wants to sit if that's important to you. And he...
Balmir stands at the door.
Nice.
I definitely don't go to take the seat.
I'll take it.
Bradtherius graciously offers the seat to one of the ladies.
I sit down and put my feet up on the desk.
So, as soon as
Nice.
your heels just like thunk thunk onto the desk, you see Celis is just like... He stops his frown, and no, he doesn't. He continues his frown, but he
Don't trust this dude.
he says, "I'm sure that you have heard of the vermin infestation that has been plaguing our town recently."
Vermins.
And he opens a drawer behind his desk,
A
and
drawer
he
of
pulls
vermins?
out what looks like some kind of necklace made of bone, and it has all different kinds of bones kind of strung along it.
Oh,
And he drops it on the table, and
bones.
Balmir, you recognize this instantly. This is a goblin-made necklace.
Ah.
You have a lot of experience handling
Recognizes
goblins.
The goblin.
A lot of people just call them vermin,
Oh.
because
call them
that's
vermin 'cause they're racist
kind
as
of what
fuck?
they act as around. You know that your history with goblins is that they multiply very quickly.
Hmm.
They are extremely stupid. They don't really know how to organize. All they do is just like raid farmland or whatever, and then they get out of there.
Wow.
So Celis, he kind of pushes the necklace forward, and he says, "Dwarf, can you make anything of this?"
Ooh.
Well, I recognize it as goblin.
Hmm.
Does
So-
Balmir know anything else about it? Do I know why the necklace is the way it
yeah,
is, or like
perception
why they
check.
made it.
Yeah, so why don't you roll me a survival, and you're going to get advantage on this because you already are an expert in this kind of thing. Nice.
nice.
So that is a 20. Very good.
How do I go back
So
to-
you know that
There it is.
this necklace is
Nice.
typically
That's where the
made
rolls are, chat. Down
specifically
here?
for the upper, like if there is a chief of a goblin kind of enclave, that's what this necklace is for.
Dope.
And you know that for it to have been not on the neck of a goblin, it is essentially like almost a declaration of war, or like a declaration of conflict. Anyway, typically goblins only do this when they mean business.
I
Wow.
asked.
So we
so
stumbled on a goblin.
Where'd you get this?
On a goblin war.
Celis, he kind of like steeples his hands together and he presses his palms against his forehead.
Oh shit.
And he says, "It was found at the blacksmith's establishment. Goodsmith, I'm sure that you've heard of him.
Good.
His
Smith.
daughter was taken.
Oh.
Last she was seen was in front of the twin goblets. There was a commotion. Some of the farmers to the south had said that some of their crops had been disturbed, their livestock was taken. It's very strange. Goblins don't normally take people.
Oh.
It's too much of too messy for them. They typically go in, take what they want, and leave. And rarely do they do anything to attract the attention of our guard, or Taylor forbid the guild. It's very strange. And it is quite concerning to me that they were able to breach our walls.
Ah.
Our walls are not the most well constructed here in Bolthos, but they should serve to keep out a rabble of goblins,
Our
I
walls.
should say. What I would like for you all to do
Save the lady. Save the lady.
rescue the smith's daughter.
Oh.
Bring her back here, and if possible, eliminate this pest, so that I may once more get back to work that is more pressing than a rabble of greenskins.
More pressing. I asked the elf, do you understand what this necklace means? Do you understand what has been given to you?
Oh.
It's a trinket of some kind, I'm sure, that probably...
the elf
Not
doesn't
quite,
know.
sir.
It doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I interrupt him. I say, no. I say only the higher-ranking vermin wear this.
Ooh.
The only reason
Balmir's
that it
dropping
is
some
off
knowledge.
of their necks is because we did something to anger them.
Oh. Bradtherius wants to say something. Can he say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bradtherius steps forward and says, "That may be, but there is a maiden in distress, and my sword, the thickness, must be used to save her." I volunteer my sword to save the maiden.
thickness.
Chad, I have a giant greatsword. It's called
Very
the
well.
thickness.
There is, of course, a compensation. Now, I'm sure that you're
Sipping
wondering
your
why
Balmir?
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
just ask the guild to handle this. Well, their
Oh.
prices have been quite expensive lately, and they believe that this business is beneath them.
Oh.
But I believe that this is, and he seems to kind of lean out the window and shout it. This is the best thing for the town, and those who are elected officials should care greatly about this. And he
Subtle.
leans back forward to all of you, and he says, "We believe that at least one of you should be able to track it. It seems that you, dwarf, you have some experience dealing with this. They should be somewhere in the mountains, but I'm sure that they have taken some cave or some dung heap somewhere.
Breezy,
and called it their
yeah, we're
home.
doing Malt-O-Quest. It's a new D&D stream.
I should pay you
welcome,
each,
welcome.
say, 10 gold pieces for the return of this blacksmith's daughter, and 1 silver for each goblin head, shall we say?
1 silver for... is that a good price?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead,
No, I was just gonna say Beansprout is probably worried how long this is gonna take. So she's like, do you think that this will take long? She asked the party, just like, cause she's got a shift in the morning.
Oh, she's got a shift in the morning. I love that.
or I have to go quit my job, which I'd be down to do for 10 gold and a silver per.
Well, Balmir says, knowing the vermin like I do, I can't imagine that tracking them will take too terribly long.
Oh, sorry, chat. Bradtherius asks if 1 silver per goblin's head is more than Beansprout makes at the inn.
Beansprout is her wages are board and food, so she doesn't make money. She just is allowed to stay and eat as she pleases.
Bradtherius says, well, then you have nothing to lose. Chat, Bradtherius really likes the biscuits.
True. That's sad.
Bradtherius just wants more biscuits on his adventures.
Runa just wants to know if she can wear the necklace.
Runa wants to know.
So he's like, yes, do what you want with the necklace.
Type. Okay. I see, Balmir. I see you shaking your head. Do you want it? Is this because you want it and you want it?
No, I'm apprehensive of someone who is not one of the goblins wearing a high-ranking piece. I would prefer it if you didn't, therefore we don't cause more problems than we already have.
A big bag full of goblin heads? Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm like an actress, so like maybe if they saw me wearing the necklace, they might be like, Goblin Queen.
I feel like I would
They
almost...
just kind of looked at Runa like...
So with this, Celis is just like, get out of my office. And he just kind of like shoos you all out.
As Bradtherius turns to leave, my greatsword accidentally hits Mepis on my way out.
You hear the crashing of pottery as the door closes behind you. And you just hear, no! And you find yourselves outside of the House of the Republic. The entrance, so there's the north entrance, and then there is the south entrance. The south entrance is roughly the direction towards the mountains.
Okay.
Is there anything that you'd like to do? So is there anything you'd like to do in town before you go? You feel like the journey might take, like, a couple of hours?
Okay.
I feel like maybe we should go to the smith. A good smith. And be like, alright, what exactly, like, what did you piss him off, or why? Why did they take a... Why did they take
I agree
the
with
good
that.
smith?
Oh, that's good, yeah.
That sounds solid.
Nice.
Let's do it.
All right. So, you travel to the smith. You see that, so instantly, you hear the... Like, as soon as you kind of turn that corner around the cobblestone street, you hear the harsh clanging of metal. And it seems as though... this is not an unfamiliar sound. You've walked by this place, those of you that live here. You are super familiar with Goodsmith. You know that this is one of the first establishments in the town that came about. No
Exactly.
thanks at all
We're
to the
at
Republic.
We're all at a tavern.
This is
like, I
run
need
by
adventurers, and we're just like,
a dwarf
I guess.
that looks like this.
Oh,
So you open the door.
Wow,
It is
look at that
about
dwarf.
20 degrees hotter in this building than it is outside.
That's a badass
You just
looking
see
dwarf,
this
chat.
like super jacked dwarf. He's just hammering away at what looks like some kind of shield.
Oh my god.
And he stops what he's doing. He wipes the sweat off of his brow, and he looks up at you. You can see his eyes are bloodshot.
Oh.
Seems as though he's been under a lot of emotional stress lately, and he says, "Can I help you?"
Balmir greets him in Dwarvish.
Nice.
So he, you walk up to him, spit in your hand. He spits in his hand as well, and you do the forearm like thing.
Nice.
And get that spit real deep in there. And he says, "Always nice to meet a fellow Dowie." He, like mid-sentence, you see he just like his voice kind of breaks and he just kind of sits down in a chair and he's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm just so worried about me girl."
Dude, he has a great accent. That's a fantastic accent.
Say, well, man, that's why we're here.
Are you here to rescue my Nina?
Bradtherius would like to just jump in here. That's cool, as he does often. We are here to save your girl, but I must ask you, how much can you bench?
So you see he walks over to the anvil that he was just hammering on, and he's got these thick gloves on to protect him from the heat, and he pulls under the anvil and he's like, huh? And he like pulls the anvil up.
Oh my god.
And he just like boom, lets it drop on the ground.
This guy is my hero. Oh my god. Bradtherius, like, he doesn't know what dwarves do to like show respect, so he just like kneels and bows at the same time and just says, "That was excellent," and then let's Balmir continue the conversation.
I say, good sir, what can you tell us about your daughter and what has happened here?
Says, well, Nina, she's such a sweet girl, quite innocent, would never harm a creature in her life. She was enjoying herself down at the Twin Goblets. She goes there all the time. I don't understand how she could have gotten lost. I went to the guild and I asked for their help, but they said that I couldn't afford them, and I must say that they're right.
Oh man.
So I went to Celis, the magistrate, and he said that he was going to get on it, but he seemed quite dismissive. Seemed as though he wasn't going to help, until I told him that it might help in his re-election, which is this coming year, if he
there it is, chat. There it is.
help me get my daughter back. I guess he knows I've got some clout here. I do make all the horseshoes, so...
Next word should be have a super strong accent and be totally unintelligible. Nice.
Bean
Either
Sprouts
way.
asked, if there was any way she went willing.
So he,
if she went willing.
he says, I don't think so. They're goblins. They're savages. They stab things and eat people and
I stab things.
all kinds of nasty things.
I don't eat people though, chat.
I don't
Interesting.
see how they could have lured my daughter away. I raised her quite well. I don't think that she would have gone. She must have been kidnapped.
Runa asked how you know it was goblins.
Ah.
So he he kind of like walks into the back, and he comes out, and he has this like little. It looks like a little knife made of bone, just like crude bone, and he says, "I found this near the twin goblets," and he throws it down onto the ground where it sticks into the dirt, and he says, "That's a goblin-made weapon if I've ever seen one. No way that a dowie or a human even," and he kind of like
he's a blacksmith.
Humans.
Blacksmith.
Is like, no way that any of them could have made something like this. This is a weapon made of desperation, and that's what goblins do.
Does
Nice.
Balmir recognize anything like out of the ordinary or interesting about the dagger?
Yeah. So normally when you see a goblin made, it's just like a sharpened stick tied to another sharpened stick. Typically, for someone to make something out of bone, it requires at least a base knowledge of smithing. And typically goblins don't have this knowledge.
Do I know of like any other creature things that would be sympathetic to the goblins by chance?
Yeah, why don't you roll me... Yeah, so you can roll me a... Yeah,
Yo,
why don't
Hot
you roll
Sauce
me a
Fart,
history?
how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the
That
stream.
seems good.
We're doing great. We're playing D&D. This is our
So
first Malt-O-Quest
you don't know
stream.
really if
Welcome.
there are any other creatures that are at least on the goblin level
We're
that
talking
could make
to
something like this.
a
You
dwarven
do know that there are
blacksmith trying to find his
there are
daughter.
other species, other creatures out there that could probably make something
It's
like
so good
this,
to see you,
but you
buddy.
don't think that they live around here. This seems like at the very least, a human would be able to make this.
So it could be fake, is what Balmir. Sorry, I know I'm not in Balmir's head, but
Balmir is like thinking about it, and he's thinking about what Beansprout said earlier about whether or not she could have gone willingly. And Balmir says, "Well, the goblins don't typically kind of make this kind of a dagger."
he's a Southern Dwarf chat. I love it.
Aye, it's quite strange. I wasn't sure what to think of it. All I know is my daughter is in the lair of a bunch of rabid vermin, and I need her back alive.
Bradtherius steps forward and says, "Can you offer any reward if we bring you back your daughter?"
He says...
Specifically of the weapon
So...
type.
So he's holding... You see, he's got this, like, hammer in his hand, and he just kind of, like, boom, like, slams it against the ground.
Oh.
And he walks over to this rack on the shelf, on the wall, and he kind of, like, gestures. He says, "You can take your pick of any weapon that I currently possess. If you bring my daughter back alive."
Oh yeah. Bradtherius doesn't need to hear anymore. He
Each one of them?
wants to. He wants
Each
to
of
go.
you.
Runa has more questions, if that's cool.
Sure.
Runa asked if Nina had been upset about anything lately.
I'm not proud to say that we had a little spat, but nothing terrible.
About what?
Oh,
Well,
she's digging in. She's digging in.
She wanted to see some boy, but he was an elf. Oh, so mean and no offense.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I just don't. Well, I don't quite trust elves. With certain things, not with my daughter.
Oh.
Of course, rescuing my daughter, I'm sure that you will be able to do so. but with my daughter's hand, I mean, this is, if I had an elf in the family, imagine a boulder shard with an elf in the family. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. So there's no way.
Bradtherius says to Runa in bad Elvish, "Hey, I think elves are really cool."
Thanks, Bradtherius.
Because Bradtherius knows Elvish.
So he says, "I would appreciate the greatest expedience in this sort of endeavor. I implore you, my daughter, my Nina, she's all I've got. The smith, everything I've done, it's for her.
Just so you guys know, chat,
I'll be eternally grateful."
Bradtherius does know...
We'll get your daughter back.
I don't know if it says anywhere here.
I have one more question. Runa asks if the smith has had any interaction with goblins.
So Bradtherius does know Orcish and Elvish.
Not for a decade, I'd say.
Yeah, yep. Language, Elvish and Orcish.
I used to be part of an adventuring group. We had...
and he learned them to impress a girl of his at school,
as the colloquial.
And then she broke his heart,
Chasers,
just so you guys know.
DM talk is the kind of colloquial derogatory term for adventurers. Typically people don't really like adventurers. They like to live in their huts and their cottages and live their normal lives where nothing bad happens. But whenever adventurers come in, they always bring trouble with them. So that's typically what civilians think of. They call them gremlin chasers.
Gremlin chasers.
This blacksmith, he says, I used to be part of an adventuring company, but we'd taken out a goblin nest, a few goblin nests, come to think of it.
Well, at this point, so Mepis steps forward to the dwarf and says, "You can keep your heavy hammer and your thick sword.
Oh,
Only one thing that I want that you have, dwarf.
He's a...
You know what it is?
Oh!
Relic.
Ah!
I thought he was coming onto the...
That sweet dwarven ass. No.
Yeah, the dwarf just starts to... No,
We've all been there.
Yeah, Mepis is really... Mepis is really mysterious.
By goblins, a half-dragon comes up to you and starts flirting.
It's a really cool
character. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. So he looks up at you. You've got like 3-4 feet on him, and he's just like looking up at you, and he slowly nods his head. He says, "Hey, I think I can piece together what you're looking for." He puts his hands in his pockets and he says, "Now I can't promise you that I can get you this artifact that you seek, but I can definitely ask around. I can." He hands you a scroll of like a little scrap of paper, and he says, "Just write down its description. I'll keep an eye out. I'll ask my contacts. I'll see if I can find what you're looking for."
Nice.
And
got some info from the
and with that, he just kind of looks down for a long 10 seconds.
Ooh, he's
hurt, chat. Then he just kind of shakes his head and he picks up his hammer and he goes right back to the shield and starts like hammering it. I don't know how blacksmithing works. I'm assuming you hammer shields.
Yeah, that's essentially it.
But yeah, so he continues with his work.
Balmir suggests to the party that we investigate the twin goblets where the girl was last seen.
Do you guys know what kind of establishment that is?
Yeah, what is the twin goblets?
So the twin goblets. All right. So actually, here's a layout of the town. So right now you are at Goodsmith, Goodsmith. It is the only blacksmith in town.
Chat,
in the center of town. So when this area was founded, you see that there's cobblestone going through the middle pretty much exclusively. That was the only thing that the Republic would fund, because it led to all of their central establishments.
Hey, Universal!
House of the Republic built. The Guild Hall, the Republic built. The Lantern Inn, also Republic built. The only thing that was not Republic built was Sweet Mel's. Sweet Mel's is the general store, where people go in for supplies. Travelers through will purchase things there. It serves as an apothecary as well. The Twin Goblets to the south is the pub of the entire town of Bolthos. It used to be one building, and then it had a rivaling. It used to just be called the Silver Goblet, and then there was an identical building next to that. It was owned by these two siblings, and they were constantly butting heads, and so this other sibling built it and called it the Amber Goblet. And so they were just competing until they finally decided to just merge their businesses together. And then they have the Twin Goblets. Cool. And business has been booming since. They have an extremely good selection of ale and wine and mead, tons of whiskeys. It's really nice. To the left of the Twin Goblets is Garn's Mill. It is a huge windmill that was one of the first structures built in the town. Windmill. This predates even the walls that are around the town. It's more of a landmark now than anything. Nothing goes on there. The coinery is where people exchange their mining, the things that they've mined, minerals, metals, they exchange it for coin. And for, goods and services, contracts, things like that. Temple of the Gods to the left is a multi-faith church where there are altars to about 10 or 11 different gods.
Cool. That
you can pray at. The barracks line the walls. There's one to the west, to the north, and to the east. And typically they line up with the watchtowers, but yeah, and then there's farmland all around.
This is super cool. Awesome. Thank you, Tyler. That was awesome.
Gotcha. So are you going to the Twin Goblets then?
Bradtherius, in his own way, says, I think we should just go. I think we should just... all he wants is just this reward of a dwarven weapon after this, and he's just like, let's go find Nina, Let's just do it. Let's just leave. But, obviously, whatever.
Runa says, no.
No.
Because people, someone who works there might have seen something happen. That's important to know.
Balmir
kind of... or they might have...
What were you going to say?
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Oh, I was just going to say, Balmir kind of, tries to punch Bradtherius in the shoulder, but can't really, kind of punches him in the elbow almost, and is
just a jump,
yeah, just just brother, just like our drinking, you have to have a strategy if you want to get out there and win. I think we should stop at the Twin Goblets so we can get as much information as possible.
Bradtherius concedes. He nods at the dwarf, and secretly thinks in his mind that he's totally gonna get a drink at this place.
Balmir, so you can give yourself a hero point.
Oh, nice!
Yes. That was dope. So you go down to the Twin Goblets. It's you see that as you travel, the longer that you travel in this town, the more people are waking up, and you find that people are beginning to kind of give you a wide berth. You know that typically people don't trust it. Just as a base rule. But the more that you travel, the more that you see that people are just kind of Like, there's a lot of farmers that are just carting vegetables around, trying to take livestock, and as they see you coming, they just veer off to the left or veer off to the right, just to get out of your way. With this, you enter the Twin Goblets. Twin Goblets, huge high ceilings. It seems as though this area used to be like 2 or 3 stories, but somebody just knocked out all the floors. And the central wall. It seems as though what's weird is it's just like it looks like a giant barn, but there's like a single doorway in the middle of the building that doesn't even have a door. It just like there's just empty space and a doorway, and then there's like a bar here and a bar here, and then this what looks like just a ceremonial doorway that might have led between the 2 buildings at one point. But there's no wall anymore, so it doesn't quite make sense. There is a man who is currently just filling mugs of ale. You see that even though it's like 10 in the morning, the place is packed. People just coming in, you'll hear someone say like, "Oi, ale!" and he'll just like slide a mug down the bar, and he looks up at all of you as you come in. And he says, "Well, hello there. What, ale? Something stronger? Something weaker? Not sure what your proclivities are."
Does the tavern man recognize me since I'm a large drinker and have been on the town for several weeks since I was banished from my home?
So ordinarily, you do feel like you have come in here to probably be on a first name basis with this guy. But it seems like fucking everybody's in here all the time. Like he definitely recognizes you. He name.
Okay.
But he kind of nods and he says, "Oh, you? Would you like the usual?" And he like reaches back for like a bottle of scotch and just like kind of pulls it up and he like boom uncorks it.
Nice. I look to the party and say, "Find out what you guys will. I'll be at the bar." And I go and I get a shot of scotch or a thing of scotch.
All right. Bradtherius, I'd like you to subtract 1 silver from your inventory.
Oh no.
So you can just change one of your gold pieces to 9 silver.
Okay.
But yeah, you start to drink, and we'll get back to you. The rest of you, what would you like to do?
I feel like I'm
that's
only
a silver
really
pieces,
comfortable
chat.
with Runa since we are both elves, and we know each other from the tavern.
Gold piece.
So
I'm
I
guessing
kind of
SP is silver pieces. Chat.
like go over to her and be like, I kind of express my concerns because what if bringing this girl that we're trying to find back is not the best idea?
Mm-hmm.
Runa says that I just kind of want to find out what
you
the
guys
tea
can't read
is.
anything?
So, like, let's find out what
I
happened.
suppose
If she
that's
was
true.
really stolen by goblins, we can bring her
You guys
back.
can't
If she ran
read-
away with
okay.
her boyfriend, then I would love to go back and tell that smith that. And that... I mean, I guess I don't want him to go after her, but, like, yes, queen. You
The
know?
print is very fine.
I agree.
Chat.
If
I
so
maximize it,
we're
I'm
going
not
to
trying to
do
take away from the story,
a
but is this
skill.
better, like, if
So
I maximize
right
it,
now
can
we
you
are
read it?
in a skill challenge.
That's fine.
So how skill
that's okay.
challenges work is there are 3 tiers of success. You need
To be fair.
you need to accrue 5 successes before you get 3 failures. So
Chat, I'm literally at the
everyone's
bar,
going to be able
just
to participate
sipping on my
in this.
scotch.
Even Bradtherius.
Whoa!
And this is going to be mostly about gathering information or however you'd like to do this. So right now, you are in this first square. In order to advance, you will need to go about your plan. So your objective right now is what?
To find out information about. Well, my objective is to drink, but everybody, the group's objective is to find out more about what happened the night that Nina got kidnapped.
Great. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll start with a non-Bradtherius group. So you all approach. Are you just kind of like spreading out, or going as a group and just like going up one person at a time, and like how would you like to go about this?
I feel like me and Runa both know like service industry. So I don't know if there's a bar there, or I don't know if they're serving food, but if there's a waitress or somebody who, like, I feel like I work at the restaurant, I know a lot of stuff that goes on, like people I know secrets and stuff. So I feel like we
knows the secrets.
maybe we split off. She
Secret
goes to
keeper.
find somebody, I go to find somebody, both that kind of work the service.
Great.
Dark, moody
Yeah, do they have
color?
a bard here?
Not moody enough?
There.
I don't
So
really
why
have
don't
a
you
moody,
roll me
anything dark. It is a light after all.
perception check?
Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Can you actually give me a color?
So I click on perception?
Yes.
I don't really have a dark.
All right. So scanning the area,
I could maybe
you do see that there is a bard. However, this bard has
that's not-
typically been in competition with you for performance venues. Like typically, one of you gets there first, and the
And the other what?
and the other like leaves
Yeah, you
in
might-
a.
Would you prefer
okay.
Ruby?
There we go.
Should I maybe go talk to the bard then?
If you'd like, yeah, you can definitely do that.
Or what are you thinking?
Yeah, you should probably talk to them.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go talk to him.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll talk to a waitress or something.
Okay. So, Beansprout, you walk up to this bard. He is a tiefling, which is a half demon.
Ooh.
He's got this, he's like this tall, lithe, he's got this dark red skin. He has these two curling ram's horns that go out from the sides of his head. He has this long tail that seems to be holding a fork.
This guy sounds.
And he
pretty
has
intense.
a lute that he's just kind of like
Hot.
just noodling around on. And he looks up at you, and he's got this like pencil thin mustache and this tiny little goatee. And he says, "Yes, how may I help you?"
Oh, he's a French tiefling.
And you just kind of
Um,
like
He's a
throw it a little bit.
Okay. No, just kidding. Well, we both have horns. That's exciting. I'm just super friendly. I'm like, hi, I'm Beansprout. I work at the inn in town here, and I was just looking for my friend. Her name is Nina. She's a goodsmith's daughter.
He says, so he holds. In order to know someone,
I'm so an
you
asshole.
must first perform with them.
Oh.
And he says, "Do you know this song, The Revenant and?" And this is a song that you've heard many
Okay.
a times in
They're both
in your
horny. Oh
tavern.
my god.
And Beansprout, I'd like you to make me a performance check as your part of the skill challenge.
Ooh, a
Oh
performance
boy!
check.
Okay.
So you.
Oh, chat.
It's like you start to sing, you breathe in, breathe in some saliva, you
Here we
start
go.
coughing.
Oh
it's
no.
It's like really rough.
Oh no.
You start and like you're going all over the place. He's like kind of playing along in the background. He's like, huh.
Oh no.
And it doesn't go over very well. He's just like, I have to go, and he just gets up and he leaves.
Oh no.
Runa, you pull
So is
away.
that one of our 3 fails?
That's one. Runa, you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Runa, you pull a waitress aside, and she's this human girl. You've seen her around, and she's like, yes.
Runa says, "Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, how's your day going?"
It's It's okay. Everyone's drunk all the time.
I know that.
I know that.
No, yeah, I work at the Lantern Inn.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I know.
No worries.
I
Trulius,
know.
have a great
Don't
time.
I know it?
Have a great time. So great to see you in the chat. Drive
so
safe.
I'm actually
Be safe. We'll see you tonight for Smash.
looking for my friend Nina.
Nina?
Oh. Yeah, do you know her?
OMG. Yes. Yes, I know
Oh my
Nina.
God.
Runa does a great human
Yes.
girl
She's
impression.
great.
I know. She's the best.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So she's actually missing.
Oh my God!
on the
What?
right.
Why did you lead with that? Oh my God, that's
Why
awful.
Why did you lead with that?
So, yeah, it's such a bummer. I'm trying to find her actually. Have you seen? When's the last time you saw her?
It's like I saw her yesterday.
Oh.
She was hanging around. We were getting some drinks. She was seeing a boy, and then she.
Boy.
Next thing I know, she's leaving.
Did she leave with the guy?
No, she did not. The guy ended up getting blackout drunk as everyone. She just kind of like gestures to the room, and you see like people are starting to like sway at this point.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning, chat.
She's like, and he just spent the night on the floor in the corner. And Nina, I figured, just went home, but apparently she didn't.
Okay. Can you tell me more about this guy?
She's like, well, his name is Armic, and he
We've all been
is
there.
a miller.
Understand?
So, you know, good credentials, good family, good job.
Strong forearms.
Strong forearms.
Just like Bradtherius.
Like, yeah.
Were they
wasn't me,
like
though.
were they like hitting it off?
Oh yeah, they were hitting it off. Oh man, this is gonna crush him. Girl, you gotta find him.
Yeah, do you know where I can find him?
You gotta find her, I mean. Sorry. I know where he is.
Oh, well, I would love to know where he is, because maybe he can help me find her.
I mean, I hope so. It's like, what do you think, who do you think took her? Or like, what do you think happened to her? Do you think someone took her? Sorry, that was suspicious. Do you think someone took her?
Maybe.
Waitress looking real sus right now.
Yeah.
I think the waitress is the imposter. We were voting out.
Yeah, time to vote her out. Time to eject her.
I tell the waitress that like her dad is like freaking out.
Nice.
And it's like, oh my god, somebody took her, but like I don't know yet, you know. I'm just trying to like gather intel.
It's fine. So, Runa, why don't you roll me why don't you roll me a persuasion?
Okay.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Oh, 22 persuasion, chat. Look at that.
So,
Look at that roll.
anything over any like grand success means you can take one of your buddies with you.
Wait, what?
So you succeeded 10 more than what the difficulty I had of this was, so you get to take one of your buddies up to the next level with you.
Oh, sick.
So you
So, chat, just so you guys
so
know
at
what he's
this
talking
point
about.
you hear a coughing fit coming over from Beansprout,
Down
and you
here,
just kind of like run over and you just like
down here
pull
is,
her
like,
by the
our-
arm over to
our-
where you are.
Or,
And
like talent check. You guys can
and
really
you
see it.
you ask this waitress.
This is our talent check.
What are you asking her? Sorry.
So,
Where I can find
so we have
Armic.
art done for a few
She
of the
says Armic
characters,
is probably
which
working in the
amazing.
field, you know, just gathering that grain to start
I don't
milling.
have art for Bradtherius
Gotta
yet, but
get
it's
that
coming.
bread.
Like you do,
Don't worry.
gotta make that bread, gotta make
I
that
was about to
paper.
make that joke.
Yep. Gotta get that stuff.
So he's just in the field?
I mean, probably. He works in the southern fields, you know? That's like,
The southern field.
yeah,
Okay.
that's typically what happens. We quick cut to Balmir. What are you doing?
Do I see any like Republic soldiers in the tavern, in the pub?
Yeah, there are 2 guards.
Okay.
That
Nice.
are in there drinking.
Am I a higher rank than them?
You probably might have been when you were still employed by the Republic.
Okay.
Because these are just like town guards, kind of like they would be foot soldiers in the army.
What is it,
Okay.
cat? What do you? What,
So
what do you do?
I go up to the guards
Mepis
and
has a
I
rogue cat.
salute
Oh,
them.
did I? I missed it. I missed the cat. Chat.
So they kind of look at each other. They're like,
And I say, I'm Lieutenant Balmir.
I love how he's like.
and so as soon as you say lieutenant,
I love
they
that.
stand at attention, almost reflexively. And one of them's like, what company are you with, sir?
I was with the cavalry scouts back in the day.
Oh my god, a dwarf on a horse. That's hilarious.
So like the guy next to him is like, hey, my dad used to serve with the cavalry scouts. It seems like this guy's pretty legit. And he nods. He's like, yes, what can we do for you, citizen?
I love all the
So
military.
we're on the
people
trail
have, like,
looking for
southern
Nina,
accents.
the blacksmith's daughter. Have you seen her around recently?
Oh, yes, Nina. Terrible, terrible thing happened. We only saw the aftermath, what happened in the fields. It was a pretty rough scene. They killed, they got 2 sheep.
2 sheep.
Got a whole harvest of carrots.
They took
and
carrots?
then they took Nina, I guess. I didn't really
It's a
get
weird
a
stew, chat.
sight of them, but you don't really forget goblin smell. Balmir, I want you to roll me a nature.
Ooh, a nature.
Sure.
Nice.
Alright.
So you do so. They start to describe
They took the carrots, right?
certain smells and things like that. You get the feeling that these goblins, just from what they're describing, they tunneled underneath the wall at a point where the guards weren't able to see, and when they popped up, they managed to sneak away with Nina.
Okay.
You're not sure why, though.
Ooh,
It's very
interesting.
uncharacteristic for goblins to take a person, but that's kind of what you gather.
Do the guards know that they tunneled under, or is that just something that I have?
It's just something that you piece
Rip
together
sheep.
when they're
Okay.
like, yeah, just trails of dirt and worms and stuff, and it was gross.
Dirt and worms.
Alright.
Yeah. Mepis, what are you doing?
I feel like Mepis would be maybe going to the shadowy part of the tavern and
There's
possibly
always a shadowy part of the tavern.
finding someone he might have like a contact might have any leads
Love
on
that.
what happened that night.
Okay,
you know
cool.
when Strider
so
is
why
in the
don't
back
you
of
roll
the tavern
me?
of the.
Why don't you roll me a
what is it, the Prancing
perception
Pony
check?
or something? Ooh, perception check, chat.
Damn.
Oh.
So you.
Yeah.
So in the corner, you're kind of looking around, scanning the area, and you actually notice that there's someone intently listening to. First, they're listening to Balmir's conversation, and then it's this human man, and then you see he kind of
Unhanded
walks
long
over,
shakes.
standing behind Runa and Beansprout, kind of listening to what they're saying, and then he kind of walks over to Bradtherius, and he's listening to what he's saying.
Oh.
And it seems as though this one figure is quite intent on listening to what people
Chat,
are
there's
what
a
people
spy.
are doing.
There's a spy, chat. There's a spy.
We
Mepis is
will
gonna
get back
root
to
out the
that.
spy.
We cut to Bradtherius,
Oh,
who you are on your 3rd shot now.
easily.
Easy 3rd shot.
No, dear.
Bartender is like,
not even
oh
noon."
yeah. The bartender's like, hey, it's quite early to be falling asleep again, I'd say, but I mean, you are paying me, so. And he just pours you like another shot, and he just kind of slides it over. Bradtherius, I need you to make me a Constitution save.
A Constitution save? Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. So it's in the right above your skills in that little box. You're gonna click on Constitution.
You got it. All right.
Oh yeah. This is easy.
Oh.
Easy.
I can drink, chat. Look at that.
You've
23,
dealt with
baby.
way stronger booze. Fucking last night. You're fine.
I am the best drinker in the Republic.
Nice. So you're just knocking him back, having a grand old time, shooting the shit with the bartender. He starts telling you about his wife. You're just like idly just like taking more shots. It's great. You even buy him one, and he just gives you one for free. So it just kind of evens out.
Awesome. While I'm sitting, can I like turn and hit that strange guy with my sword just as I like turn a little bit? You know,
yeah.
I'm like uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable, and I'm like squishing around in my seat and like trying to get comfortable again. And then my giant, the thickness hits that weird guy, and I kind of go, "Oh, sorry, bro."
Yeah. So as you turn, you knock into this guy, and you hear a rattling sound. Mepis, you notice that some like bone, like little bits of bones, fall out of his pocket, along with a few coins. He scoops them up, he looks at you, sees that you saw him, and he bolts out the door.
Ooh, sketch. Sus. Do we react? Do we react to the guy running? Yeah.
Yeah. So we are now in the second part of the skill challenge.
Sweet.
What would you like to do?
Is this to Mepis?
Yes.
Also, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have any music. I don't know if we're loading up.
Yeah. I'm fixing that. There we go.
No worries. Ho ho ho.
Mepis, what would you like to do? This man is running out of the right now. You're also muted.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, oh, there you go.
I don't want to do a ton of damage. I need to stop him. I need to slow him down somehow. I don't want to kill him though, so I feel like I don't want to throw like a hard spell his way, but I gotta do something to stop him.
Dude, he should tag me in. Tag me in.
What
I'll
you
chase
could
him
do?
down.
So what you can do if you want, you can you can attempt to tackle. Yeah, it's up to you. You can shout to one of your friends closer, or you can attempt to jump in yourself. It's totally up to you.
Chat, I am
who's
like
the closest to him as he's running?
6'6",
as he's running away.
250-pound Iron Male.
It's like just as
sword wielding. Like I'm a thick boy, chat. Bradtherius the thick, the third.
Basically.
All right, Bradtherius, you hear the booming voice of your new compatriot shouting to get that guy that you just bumped into.
Ooh. It takes me a second to realize what's happening. I see the guy running, and I immediately do my best to sprint after him and tackle him like a NFL linebacker. He doesn't. Bradtherius doesn't know what that means, but just for the folks at home, for you guys to know, like, Bradtherius is a giant 6'6" man just chasing after this guy.
It's the MFL, the Medieval Football League.
Suplex him.
Can Runa start playing Yakety Sax as Bradtherius?
Absolutely. You start playing. Yeah.
I can't actually play it.
Ye old Yakety Sax.
Ye old Yakety Sax.
So, Bradtherius, roll me an athletics check under your skills.
You got it. I'm getting echo from someone. I'm not sure from whom though.
I think it's Katie.
For me?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Crit. Yeah.
Yo!
Damn. Yeah, so you like instantly you just like spear this guy, tackling him to the ground. he, like, you flip him over, and he's like, "Oh, please don't hurt
me." Yeah. I raise my hand to beat his face in, but then I remember that this isn't a regular brawl fight, that we have a mission, and I stop, and then I look up and I go, do I know Mepis' name?
Oh, you know what? I've done you all a great disservice. You all kind of converge on this guy.
Okay.
Bradtherius, why don't you describe yourself to the party, to the viewers?
So I've just tackled this guy. I'm sitting on him, straddle him as I do, and I am giant, 6'6", thick, muscly man, 255 pounds, with like long onyx hair and green emerald eyes. I'm wearing chainmail armor, and I have a giant greatsword on my hip that runs into everything whenever I turn. And then the greatsword name is the Thickness.
Phenomenal.
Do you want me to Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
What? Oh, okay. Well, so the first person on the scene is Mepis. After you, Mepis, why don't you describe yourself?
Mepis is dragonborn, so he's basically like a lizard humanoid, dragon humanoid.
Dope.
He's about 6'5". He wears a big cloak over his blue skin because he's a blue dragon, and he also has a medallion that says arcane focus, though he doesn't really show his hand too much. He keeps everything kind of hidden under the cloak there.
Dope.
Nice. So Mepis walks over and gives a glare to this new human that has been tackled. Instantly, you see Balmir just kind of appear next to Mepis. Balmir, why don't you describe yourself?
Balmir is a staggering 4'2" dwarf with big old bushy brown beard, bald head, leather armor. I got a bow strapped to my back with a quiver, and he's kind of a gruff, serious-looking guy. He's 250 pounds. He's a beefy little dude.
Nice.
Excellent. So Balmir, you see that one of your friends had tackled a civilian. Runa and Beansprout, you break your conversation with this waitress, and you converge. Runa, why don't you describe yourself?
Am I describing myself to the other people in the group, or just like in general?
In general.
Record?
Yeah.
Okay. Runa's a half elf bard, half human. She likes playing pranks on people, and she's looking for her mom who abandoned her at birth, her human mom. Just a freewheeling lady.
Cool.
Nice.
The mom. I mean, Runa too, I guess.
Nice.
Awesome. So I see in your picture you have a... Is that still true?
A what?
You have a long red, cape?
Yes.
Cloak?
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Long red cape.
Oh yeah, we have pictures, chat. Let me try to bring that up. 1 second, hold with me.
Awesome. And Beansprout, why don't you describe yourself for everyone?
So Beansprout is a wood elf. She's green in color. She's got little antler horns. She's pretty timid.
Yeah, this is Runa.
She wants to be friends with everyone, and she always just assumes that people are good.
This is Beansprout.
That's very sweet.
Oh, whoops.
So the five of you converge on this guy. Everyone in the tavern just clears off to the sides. This guy, he says,
and here's
he's
Balmir.
Please don't hurt me. I didn't mean nothing. I promise.
I'm sitting on top of him. I'm kind of I lower my fist. I look around and I look at Mepis and I go, so, lizard dude, what's up? What do we do with him? Like, what do you want to know about him?
Oh, I think we want to know. It looks like he's collecting information for somebody, so we want to know who he's working for.
So, does Mepis tell me that? Because I can just I can shout at him, be like, "Who do you work for? Dude, tell me right now."
Yeah. All right. So why don't you roll me an intimidate?
Oh, you bet.
Oh boy. So.
Oh no! What?
So
I'm so intimidating.
Was that
no.
a natural one too?
That was a natty one. So at this point,
no.
so you're 7 shots deep at this point.
Oh, I rolled
and it
a
has
nat
caught
1
up with
intimidation.
you at last, where you're like,
Oh man.
you like take it, and you're like kind of swinging, you're like, who are you working for?
Who are you
And
working
you
for?
just like kind of like slide off of him, and
no.
and he's just like, and then we just kind of like. We kind of zoom out from like the ceiling perspective at Bradtherius, who's just like groaning on the floor and rolling around.
Oh,
And,
that's not my character.
This guy's
chat.
just like super tense. He's not sure what to do, and he says he like very shakingly reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a necklace with little bits of bone tied around it, and he also has a Okay, good. The music is still going. He also has a little handful of coins, like gold coins. There's even a platinum coin in there, which is just extremely expensive. And he says, "Oh, they told me all I had to do was dig a hole on the other side of the wall, and then they'd give me some money. I didn't think they would do nothing to Nina or anything."
Oh.
Who's they?
It was goblins, but
Goblins got the coin.
they was talking normal. They was speaking in the common tongue, not speaking in that language they normally speaking.
Goblins who speak the normal tongue or the common tongue.
I swear, that's all I was doing. I didn't mean for nothing bad to happen. I swear.
Do I recognize anything about the necklace that he has, or is it the same as the other one?
It looks a little cruder. It doesn't look like a declaration of war or anything. It looks like a peace treaty thing, kind of like his payment that you would give for someone.
Hmm.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
How does he know Nina?
You can ask him that. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. You know Nina. That's my question.
Oh, he's like, oh well, everyone knows Nina. She's the Smith's daughter. Oh, old Bartholomew Bouldershard. He's the best smith, the only smith in town.
Bartholomew Bouldershard.
Naturally
What a
people
great
would know
name.
Nina.
I love that. Okay. I'm passed out, chat.
what's
I don't
his
think I can
name?
talk.
Do we get to know do we have to get asked what his name is?
My name is Jimothy. But-
Timothy.
I don't. Yeah, it's like Timothy but with a J.
Bradtherius, in his drunken stupor on the ground, says, "That's a stupid name."
So Jimothy, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, that my name would have. Do not hurt me again." And he slowly stands up. He puts his hands in his pockets very dejectedly, and he says, I think they was headed to the south. I think they were going into the hills when they took her. I can take you to where they dug the tunnel. You might be able to track them from there."
Can we relieve him of his gold?
If you want.
Relieve him of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty heavy for the guy. He's gone through a lot. He obviously is really guilt-ridden. I don't know. I'm passed out on the floor, or like, you know, curled up in the floor. But I'm just saying, maybe we could get some of this coin that he has. He's got a platinum piece. That could be nice.
Yeah, is what he did, could that be considered a type of treason to his own village type thing? Like something that would be dishonorable in like my eyes, and I would not really like look kindly on that type thing.
Right.
Absolutely. He just dug a trench and let goblins into the town.
Yeah, and was paid for it.
Balmir's
and was paid for it. Yeah.
So maybe we make him lead us, and then I don't know, we can decide to rob him later. None of us are evil,
Can you
but
rob
like,
him?
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, none of us are evil, but like, is robbing an evil guy, or like, you know, he's not evil, I guess. Robbing sometimes is good, is what I'm trying to say.
Are you trying to Robin Hood your way into getting more money?
Maybe.
Runa doesn't really trust the government,
I think
so maybe we have him lead us. Maybe we have him lead us, and then in exchange for not turning him in, we say, "Give me your stuff." I think that's fair.
Balmir is not.
I think we potentially, yeah.
Balmir would be hesitant about that, though.
Why?
Because Balmir was a soldier. He's like, I made it neutral good because I like to play neutral good more, but I'm leaning more towards lawful good. So Balmir like doesn't really like the idea of just robbing somebody for the sake of robbing him. Like Balmir would want to turn him in.
Okay. Again, that was more me, Sebastian, the player, less Bradtherius. I mean, Bradtherius is unaware that he even has gold. I'm just saying, if anybody would want to rob him, maybe that's an idea.
Out.
I mean, would we turn him in with all of his money though?
Maybe.
I think that maybe the money. I think the money we should take the money and give it to the village that was sacked. Was it not?
Yeah, there've been livestock that's been taken. So I imagine in my mind's eye, you guys are all like walking, talking, like, but you're talking about robbing him as he's leading you to like the place,
so
and like he'll occasionally just like, yeah, like as you're getting to where the trail starts, he's just kind of like nervously glancing over his shoulder, being like, "What? Steal from me?"
Balmir is like glaring daggers into the sky.
Yeah.
I like
Same.
Runa likes
like the fact
Mepis'
that you
idea,
have to
but I
put this
want his
far.
necklace. The village doesn't need that.
I feel like he should feel like he's lucky that we're even letting him keep his stuff at this point, because to betray your own village, you know what I mean?
I think
that's dishonorable. And, you know what I mean?
I think we should take him to the people who got hit the hardest and make him tell them what he did and give them money.
Wow. That's some like
damn.
That's like some second grade school teacher punishment. I love it.
Now say you're sorry.
Yeah. So it takes you to the outer wall, and you see that there is indeed a big hole that's been dug there.
Bastard.
Balmir, you are instantly able to find out where this trail leads. You can see that there's a telltale sign of goblin tracks that lead into the mountains. And you, after a very brief tell them what you did, you see that this guy, he just like, Jimothy like takes the gold and the platinum out of his pockets, he gives it to the farmers who lost a bunch of their livestock and some crops. And at that, you begin your trek to the goblin hideout. And from there, we're going to take a 10-minute bio break.
Ooh.
Go to the bathroom, refill your drinks,
nice.
Smoke a bowl, whatever you want. Yeah, so I'll see you in 10 minutes, 4:45 my time, 5:45 your time.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Tyler. Thank you so much.
See you in 10.
All right, chat. So we're taking a break. I'm not gonna take as long of a break. Like, I'm gonna stay with you. But if you guys have any questions about the campaign, about our characters, about like what we're doing, when we're doing this, feel free to ask them now. I'll probably take a 5-minute break just to go to the restroom in about 5 minutes. But it's so great to see you guys all here. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. This is super fun for us and super fun for me personally. So right now, it looks like we are here. Let me bring up the right now. These are the people that we've met. And Tyler's done such a great job. Here, let me just go back to here. So right now, this is where we're at. You can't really see it, can you? Hold on 1 second. Let me do this one, actually. Here we go. This is way better. So we're at the southern gate. We started at the Lantern Inn. This is where we kind of all met, and then this elf dude, the magistrate, came in and was just like, "Oh no, they've gotten in. We don't know who is coming," and we recognize each other, and Balmir recognizes, and we kind of follow him to his place, to his office, I guess, at the House of the Republic, and he tells us that somebody has been captured, the daughter of the smith, of the dwarven smith, Nina, and so we go to the smith and talk to him. He says that he will reward us with like dwarvish weapons. We're about halfway through Nope No, so we'll probably come back and we'll probably go until 7 Eastern, is my guess. So Bradtherius is really excited because Goodsmith, the Goodsmith, the dwarf, has said that he'll reward us with weapons, and he's really gung-ho about that. Bradtherius wanted to leave right away after that, but instead the party decided to go to the Twin Goblets, which is the last place Nina was seen. At the Twin Goblets, as we're talking to people, this mysterious guy is kind of he's listening in on our conversations, and Mepis, StevenMacros' character, notices him, and I hit him with my my sword as I'm at the, not like it's sheathed, as I like kind of twirl around at the bar because I'm drinking a lot, and he sees that Mepis sees him and bolts for the door. Mepis calls out to me, and I tackle the guy. We get information out of him. We see that he has a lot of gold. We see that he has dug a hole to let the goblins in unknowingly, and now he's leading us to the goblin lair. So that's where we ended. So we're gonna take we're on break right now. What time is it? 5:38. So making sure you have enough time. Yeah. So we'll be on break for another like 7 minutes, and we'll be back with the rest of it at 5:45. But I'm gonna be hanging out with you guys for another couple minutes if you have any questions, anything like that. So yeah, you guys are fantastic. Okay, just making sure I have enough time. Should have suplexed the guy, TBH. Yeah, I saw that after I said it. I saw you say that after I said that I would tackle him. But I love that. I love the characters that we have. I think that's going to be really fun. I'm glad. Yeah, Steve said that this is fun. This is a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do this, chat. This is just really cool. And Tyler has put together a lot of fantastic material for us. I do want to give a shout out to Katie. This is Kingsspan's fiance, who actually created some of the art that I showed you guys. And Nope No, I believe it's Nope No, who created, correct me if I'm wrong, who created the artwork for Cuteknee's character Beansprout. So yes, so thank you so much, Nope No, and thank you so much to Katie. Yeah, and we'll hopefully, if you guys have any links to your art, please let me know. I would love to put in commands for you guys so people can go support you. So if you have art pages or art Instagrams, or if you want to create one, or if you have, anything, I want to make sure that people can find you, because the art that is coming in for our characters is fantastic, and I know that there's even more to come. So thank you so much. And let me bring those up again. So the reason I'm going to just chatting chat is so I can bring it up without you guys seeing all of the Discord. I just want to keep people's messages private. So here is Balmir again. Here's Balmir. It's just a fantastic portrait. This is done by Katie. How long will the quest go on for? I'm actually not sure. We're just gonna. This is like our main party, so we're gonna go for as long as it takes. Are you still passed out? No, I think I've woken up. I don't think I was passed out in the inn or at the tavern. I think I was just drunk and just kind of fell over, but I don't think I was passed out. So this is the Balmir portrait. Let me bring up the Runa one. This is the Runa portrait here. These two are done by Katie, which is fantastic. And then we have one more. This is the Beansprout portrait, which is just beautiful. And this was done by Nope No. Nice. You're not too dumb. That's not true. We don't have a set number of quests to go on, but we are going to be continuing this either not. I don't know if it's going to be every Saturday or every other Saturday. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm going to reset the thing, just my scene, so that when I come back we can hop right in. And I'm going to take a super quick break, chat. So I will be back. And music coming in. Hopefully it's an okay sound level. Here we go. All right, we are back, everybody. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kingsspan for the gifted tier 1 sub to Hota. Hota, enjoy that. Enjoy those emotes, my dude. Hota has been with us for some time. Great member of our community. Just like all of you. How's it going? Is my stream done? No, it's not done, nephew. Come on. We are back. We are back. So let's go back to our friends. Let's go back to our friends here in the Republic of in Bulthos. Here we are. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, we're back.
Remember
Since
to hydrate,
August,
everyone.
Hota.
Very important.
Absolutely, since August, my dude. Yes.
Okay, so we are back.
Steve, we're not getting video from you, by the way.
Or audio.
Oh, is Steve back?
No! Oh, is Steve not back yet?
Uh-oh. We might not have Steve.
Okay,
Here,
well,
I can text
while we're
him.
waiting... Sweet. While we're waiting, I am obligated to do this, though I do it willingly. If you like the music that you're hearing, it's from Alexander Nakarada. I'm gonna put that in chat.
Yeah,
and
please do, and I'll make a command of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in chat right now. Alexander Nakarada. Yeah, and this is because this is copyright-free music. Thank you very much for letting us use it.
Yeah.
Nakarada and Ian Grimm.
Solid.
Yeah, solid. Our bases are now covered. We're good.
Beautiful. We love it.
Yeah. So, we open up. It's been about 2 hours of just following this trail. Balmir has been like a bloodhound, just being like, okay, go this way, go this way. You've been going around trees. You see that, oddly enough, Balmir, it seems like the goblins might have tried to cover their tracks, but you're just like, you're too good. Too good for that garbage. We open up, and this is where you will have control of your minis. We open up at a cave.
Uh-oh. So is it supposed to be all dark?
Yeah, so it's going to be closer to the top is where you will find your minis.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Am I just like the
you should all
random
have
purple
control of
one?
your Yeah, you're the random purple one because I never got a picture.
No, we'll get one soon.
But,
I appreciate it.
You're good. Alright, so the entrance of the cave,
Bradtherius
it is
every
pretty
man,
dark,
chat.
but fortunately you will have
Cutie, have a
need
great
light
day.
to see in
Bye.
the dark. You have torches, and you light a torch, and this is what the inner area looks like.
I can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Bean, Sprout, and I should both be able to.
Yeah, I have.
All of you should be able to, except for
You said we could
Bradtherius.
see in the dark.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. All of you
Brad.
can, except Bradtherius and Mepis.
That's all right.
Shit.
I don't need to. I don't need to see in the dark to be awesome.
Yeah, that's true. So you notice that there are two paths that you can take. You can go to the left, or you can go to the right.
Oh man. Do we decide as a group or individually?
I do not recommend splitting the party, but you can do whatever you want.
Bradtherius says, "Follow me," and strides confidently to the right.
All right. So you should all have control of your minis.
Runa
So if you
does
click
not
on
like
your mini,
me.
you should be able to either use the arrow keys or click and drag, and just move your characters around. So you move to the right, and with your torchlight, you can see that there are two forks in there's another fork in this cave.
At this point, Bradtherius can handle one decision, but he can't handle two. So he looks down to Balmir and or someone else in the party who has night vision to lead the way further.
Do I see any tracks of the goblins in either direction?
Yeah, why don't you roll me a survival? Also, quick question. Are we traveling normally, quickly, or stealthily?
Oh.
Probably normally.
I'm thinking normal. We're just walking around.
Yeah, I don't think Bradtherius can do stealth, so I feel like I would just screw up stealth.
Stealth is impossible for Bradtherius.
Okay, cool. So we're just going in normal style. Balmir, you see that there are tracks leading in this direction, to the south.
All right, let's go south, my friend.
All right. So continuing south, the 5 of you get to what looks like a big boulder that seems to be wedged in the way. So the marching order is... Alright, so this is the marching order then. One of you, I'd like you to make me an investigation check.
Okay.
I have
Probably
proficiency.
I
so
investigate. Yeah, I have 0, so I'm not going to do that.
I have proficiency, so I can do it.
Go for it.
Punch the boulder.
Ooh, nice. So Balmir,
Nice.
you realize that this boulder, it has no place being here. It seems as though, like, its
Oh.
shape, this isn't natural. So you kind of run your hand along the boulder, and you feel underneath it there's a draft.
Oh,
And
there's a draft in the boulder.
you kind of get the feeling that maybe, like, if like 2 or 3 of you pushes at the same time, you could probably move this boulder out of the way quite easily.
Bradtherius wants to, like, tackle or punch the boulder, like, on his own.
The boulder.
The boulder! Alright, yeah, so...
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Alright, so Bradtherius, roll me an athletics check. You thick man.
Oh, any day of the week. Athletics. Boom.
So Bradtherius charges and just
22,
whoosh,
chat.
knocks this boulder
Oh.
right out of the way.
I
It
flex
goes
after I do it.
crashing in... Oh yeah. It goes crashing into the far wall, revealing a rather large area. It seems as though this area has two different ways that you can go.
Falcon punch that boulder.
But if you kind of stick your head out, you can see in both directions. So that is totally your call. Actually, I'll just show it.
Oh, cool. Oh,
So
are those
Balmir-
dead people?
So these are, yeah, so you see that there are corpses and bones over here. You see
Whoa.
that over here there is some debris with like some mushrooms growing over here. And you also see that there is a very frightened looking dwarf girl.
Oh, Nina!
I think we should go towards Nina. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Or?
And she, yeah, so I need... Who's going first?
Oh, is this like initiative or no?
I
We're
feel
not.
like-
No, like, what's the marching order?
I
Who's...
feel like Beansprout is the most calming presence.
Yeah, so like I try to run ahead and then Balmir like stops me. Or
But it could
someone's-
also. What if it's a trap?
Oh, it could be a trap. Do we want to like? Anybody want to
feel
do a
like-
perception?
Can we talk to Nina from where we are?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's that?
Let's do that.
I
Runa's
greet her
waving.
in Dwarvish.
Yeah, so you start speaking to her in Dwarvish.
Nice.
What would you
Nice,
like to... Let's play this out.
I say hello. I'm Lieutenant Balmir. Your father sent us. Are you okay?
She says, she's like, I think they're going out. They're eating right now. They're right in the next room. You gotta be very quiet.
Chat, we're gonna kill some
Though I
goblins.
think the boulder that you just slammed against the wall might have gotten their attention.
Sorry, bros.
Beansprout, I'd like you to make me a perception.
Okay.
Ooh, we got perception check.
Perception.
Nice, 17. Huge.
Beansprout, you hear a commotion coming from this way. It sounds like
Oh, that's
Okay,
goblin
does it
sounds,
sound like
chat.
it's getting closer to us?
It does.
Oh, so we should be behind? Or should we try to
Or should
grab
we
her
be
and
behind?
run her? What's the plan here?
I don't know. You have a few seconds to decide.
I think we
we're
should
gonna
get ready
grab
for
her.
battle.
Oh, just kidding.
Okay.
We're not gonna grab her.
No.
I think we
no,
should.
you
I
go
think we
for it.
should
Nope.
grab her, put her at the back, and then get ready for battle.
That's a
Okay.
good.
So kind of like surround her.
Can Bradtherius run to her and like fireman carry her to safety?
So, you is that what you're gonna do?
Is that cool? Yeah, I would like to do that. Like, we hear the goblin noises, and I just kind of go, like, I run up to her, I, like, pick her up, and I, like, take her to a direction that puts us in between her and the sounds.
So you get to about here by the time
Okay. So I'm right here, chat.
you look up just in time to see a crossbow bolt heading right at you. What is your armor class, Bradtherius?
Can I duck?
It is 16.
Oh, I got that
Well-
chainmail.
We'll see.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 17. All right. So you try and duck, but it just gets you right in the shoulder as you
Damn.
reach out to get Nina, and you see goblins.
Oh, man. So do I take any damage?
Yes, you do. It's not much, but you are going to take some damage. You are taking 5 points of.
Holy fuck. So I'm down to
Not much.
7.
You see these goblins running through the hallway. Like,
oh.
There's coming from behind them is another goblin. This goblin seems to have some kind of armor on and a bunch of weapons.
Oh, what a bitch.
Can I ask?
Are goblins
Can I ask-
considered animals?
They are not. No.
Not humanoid.
Can I ask what they're saying? Don't I speak Goblin?
Yeah. If anyone speaks
yeah.
goblin,
Yeah, I think both
Yeah, I
not
speak
and
Goblin.
I speak Goblin.
great. They're saying so this guy,
Oh,
the one in
fuck.
armor, he seems to be the chief of this goblin
That's
tribe.
chieftain chat.
And he's saying food,
Food.
and
food.
the other goblins are saying food. Let's
Looks
roll
like-
for initiative.
Looks like meat's back at the menu, boys.
Looks
I
like
don't
meat's
want
back
to.
on the menu, boys. All right, so what I want you to do is click on your character token first, and then in your character sheet, click on the word initiative. Beansprout, you don't have to do that. You already
Okay.
popped up.
Okay,
Initiative.
Cool.
Totally good.
I just saw it, chat. There it is.
All right, they got a 6.
Dang, I'm at 5, chat. I rolled a 5.
Nice. All right, Bradtherius got a 5. Runa got a 16.
Did mine show up?
Balmir, it did not, but I will plug it in. Balmir got a 13. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and who? Mepis.
Chat, I'm already damaged. I took the first
Yeah.
hit, and I am right in front of these guys.
All right,
I feel
so
like I'm gonna
Mepis
die.
Got an Ocho. Yeah.
Never mind. The numbers are a little funky.
Come on. Okay. Whoops, that's an 80. That's not an 8. All right. So we will do descending order. We will start with Beansprout. You are up first. Bunch of goblins.
Oh man.
Unfortunate. I wish I was not up first.
And then Runa, you're up
Green
next.
Sprout.
I
Fuck.
accidentally clicked on something. I accidentally clicked on hideous laughter. I was just trying to look at what it does. Disregard it.
It's fine.
Nice.
Oops. Sorry.
Totally good. If you
man.
want, we can come back to you.
I don't suppose there's any speaking.
Chat.
to
What
them.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna
7
stand in front of. I'm gonna
Can't
wield
someplace
the thickness.
you.
I'm gonna defend Nina with my life.
I feel like I want to try to get over, like, down here.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
So you move over there.
Okay. I feel like I want to go here.
Okay.
Nice. Yes,
And
help me.
I could heal Bradtherius,
She can heal me.
and then I will cast.
Cure wounds.
Cure
Very
wounds.
nice.
Yo,
Very nice. Okay. Nice.
That's
right,
awesome,
so-
Beansprout.
Bradtherius, you heal. Back up to full.
Oh my God, you're the best, Beansprout. My
So you see
strength, my strength
Beansprout
is coming
takes
back.
out. Yeah. So Beansprout, you have a
I shrug it
spellcasting
off.
focus, right?
Fucking
Yeah,
Okay.
goblins ain't got shit on me.
What's your? Oh, fuck yeah! So you see Beansprout. She lays a hand on the crossbow bolt is still in, and you see
Gnarly.
the ring glowing. It glows this bright green, and you see her eyes completely turn green for a second, and they glow.
Awesome.
And you feel this. At first, it's like this searing heat as the crossbow bolt just like falls out of your shoulder, and you can feel everything like knitting back together as this
Whoa.
green energy surrounds your wound. And yeah, all right, Beansprout, you have 1 spell slot remaining,
Whoa.
and that was a good turn. Runa, Runa, it's
the
your turn, and
crossbow
then
bolt, It
Mepis.
just lays on the floor, I'm assuming.
Lays on the floor. It's kind of like broken, but all the pieces of
Awesome.
everything got out. You clean the wound.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Runa, it's your turn, and then Mepis.
I have a question.
Dude, so
Hideous
cool.
laughter
So cool.
requires tiny tarts and a feather. Do I have that?
So as a bard, you don't really need material components. You just kind of play, and then that's how you cast your spells.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're totally.
So the range for that is 30 feet. So I think. Wait, let me do some real quick. And it affects.
One thing.
Oh, it's only one. Oh,
Yeah.
Damn. Do I know who shot the crossbow? I guess it doesn't really matter.
It seems like it was this guy.
Yeah, he's got a crossbow.
Okay. Okay, so how close do I have to be to this man?
Looks like you're in range,
Sorry, I'm
right?
trying to move.
Yeah. You can always move like before you do things, if you want.
Yeah, how much can I move?
You can move up to 30 feet.
Okay,
How much can I
I'm
move?
trying to remember how to move. I'm just gonna move a little bit. Oh, sorry.
You're totally good.
I'm gonna
Oh,
move
dude,
here.
this is so cool.
Okay.
Can I get closer?
Yeah, you're in range.
Okay, I'll stay here. And then I cast Hideous Laughter on this crossbow man.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So he has to make a wisdom save. So you see Runa begins to play this song,
Oh, nice.
and the waves become subsonic, and
Chat, this is what
or
hideous.
supersonic,
This is what
being
hideous laughter
at a
does?
frequency. And you see this goblin starts. He's like, crossbow on the ground, and he falls prone. He is now
Chat, that's what hideous
hideously
laughter does. It's in the
laughing.
chat.
Anything else for you, Runa? Or are you good?
What
Nice.
else can I do?
Kill them with laughter.
That's about it. You have bardic inspiration as a bonus if you want, but that's not necessary. It's totally up to you.
And that I have one bardic inspiration, and that gives whoever I give it to, like,
An extra
Extra
d6
thing?
to their next roll,
okay.
but you
I
don't have
wonder
to do
what.
it now.
I know this is really small to you
I'll
guys.
save it. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm done.
I wonder what.
All right.
I know I
let's
have an
see.
extra thing.
Balmir is next with a 13, and
Oh,
then Mepis.
Yo, AKG, yeah, we're doing a afternoon Saturday stream. We're doing our first D&D.
Did we lose Balmir? Oh no, there it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it's we're doing our
I-
first D&D stream. We're gonna be doing this Saturday
I'm gonna
afternoons or every
take
other
my
Saturday
bow
afternoon.
and shoot this guy.
But yeah, we'll
Can you
still
see
be
my
having a
arrow?
late night stream
Oh, yeah.
tonight.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot that guy from where
Nice.
Let me.
All
I just
right.
clicked on.
Balmir's taking aim,
Longbow,
chat.
Yeah.
Balmir Surefoot.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you
I
see
missed
Balmir takes
22.
this arrow and just
20. Oh,
and it goes
epic.
straight into this goblin.
Nice.
5 damage is exactsies. How do you kill it?
Oh yes.
Yes. I want to shoot him just like right in the forehead. And
Yeah.
Just knock him down.
Yeah.
Bang!
So
Right in the
we, much
goblin's
like
head.
Aragorn
Yeah.
and Moria,
Yo,
this arrow
AKG, I
is
appreciate you so much. I appreciate
right
you
into
so
this
much.
goblin's head, and it collapses dead. Mepis, it is your
Go check
turn,
out
and then
AKG.
Bradtherius the Thick the Third.
Been a fantastic supporter of the stream, a good friend of the stream. Go check
I
him
want to
out.
throw a firebolt.
Mepis, the dragonborn sorcerer dude.
Hell yeah.
Get him.
Oh, at the chief? Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and roll me that firebolt.
So this guy's dead, chat. This guy's dead.
Yeah, so you see
Ooh, he rolled a
Mepis,
7.
he holds out his hand, and you see this ball of fire appear, and it, like, he kind of crushes it into this little, like, white-hot point of light, and he throws it at this
Oh, you're
chieftain.
welcome, man. You're welcome.
But you see the chieftain
My pleasure,
raises
my
his
dude. My
shield
pleasure.
at the last second, and it collides with his shield. And Balmir, you
thanks.
hear him
Appreciate
say,
that. The Malt-O kiss. Yeah.
"Ha, magic man."
Like your
Nice.
funny words, Magic Man.
Bradtherius, it is your. Oh wait, no, actually, sorry. They got a 6. They got one higher than you. Now it's all of their turns.
Oh no.
So
All of them?
yeah, they all go at the same time.
They
So
better
this guy.
make it count.
10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, they're going for
5,
Nina or for
10.
me?
So, first, Balmir, this goblin, he's got a little bone dagger. He starts trying to shiv you.
Dude, the goblin's
That
gonna
is a
shiv.
5. So
Okay,
he
that's nothing,
goes to
nothing.
stab you. You actually have time to stow your bow, and you take out your own short sword, and you just like downward deflect it. It goes. You knock the blade out of this goblin's hand, goes flying into the wall. He then pulls
Yeah,
out
I
another
actually think I'll
dagger
be
that he's
starting
like.
Valhalla next week.
This goblin, he goes
should
to
be fun.
attack Beansprout. So
okay.
Beansprout, that is a 7, which is not
Oh,
too
no.
much better than a 5. So this goblin,
they're rolling
he
like
has
dick.
this
They're rolling
this
so
little
bad.
bone dagger,
These
and he goes to
goblins are
stab
weak.
at you. But you, finding a lot of experience around a blade with cutting tools, you actually manage to bob and weave as this goblin tries to stab at you. Just kind
Oh
of
my god, that's so
duck
epic.
around this goblin.
Oh, God.
The chieftain, however, has a sword, and he
Ooh.
goes to Bradtherius, and
Bastard. Dude, worst.
he. Those of you that speak Goblin, you hear this goblin say, "Big man," and he goes to
nice.
attack Bradtherius. That is an 11. Yeah, so he definitely. You see Bradtherius. Do you have a shield?
No, I don't.
No,
Fuck a shield.
no, you just have chainmail. So
Bradtherius
he,
is a little bit drunk still.
Yeah, so he gets past your defenses, but he can't break through the chainmail.
Got
Your
it.
chainmail actually just catches it, and you kind of like flex to catch the blade, so the chainmail kind of like gets really close together. And and so you see the goblin like look, and he looks at you, looks back at his sword again, and he seems really confused. Now it's your turn, Bradtherius
This
the
is
Thick the Third.
Bradtherius the Thick the Third, chat. It is Chantherius the Thick the Second's grandfather. Sorry, I was just
then
explaining who I
Beansprout.
was to a little bit. Okay, so does he still
Totally
have his
good.
sword in me? This chieftain?
No. He retracted his sword.
But he's like within striking distance.
Oh yeah, he's right in front of you.
Okay. Okay. I want to try to like just lop his head off, like with the thickness. So I'll do. Should I roll for greatsword?
Yeah, go for it.
Greatsword slashing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with a 9, so you.
Oh, I did a 9.
You take your
chat.
greatsword
No.
and you just bring it down, but this goblin, he is wily, and he takes his shield and he bats it aside, just diverting the momentum so it goes straight to the side of him. Your
A worthy
sword
opponent.
plants into the ground, and you yank it out, ready for another strike.
Nice.
Beansprout, top of the round. It is your
Dang.
turn, and then Runa.
Rip. It's okay, chat. It's okay. Bradtherius can't get one-hit kills all the time.
I'm totally not reading what my spells do.
Leaving
I
it dead.
guess
Yes, exactly, AKG.
Can I attack this bottom one
Yeah, absolutely.
with my scimitar?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah, 12. That is exactsies. So
Nice.
you come down with your scimitar, or you draw your scimitar, and in one blow you just slice into this goblin.
Yo!
7 damage is more hit points than it has. How do you kill it?
Oh, chat. Beansprout for the win, dude.
So, I don't know. I just slash at it.
Nice.
Not very
So yeah,
ethically.
so in one, as she draws the scimitar from its, in one swing, you see this goblin gets this long cut across its body, and it just falls to the ground.
Chat, Beansprout ran
Runa,
over,
it is
healed my crossbow.
Yeah. Runa, it is your turn,
undoes her
and then
scimitar,
Balmir,
and just slices the goblin. Oh my god. Oh
Okay,
my
so
god, dude.
Casting a
Tyler's
I can't
great.
cast a spell and attack, right?
No,
Tyler's
you can do one or the other.
fantastic. Good to see you, Tanky.
Beansprout, what's your health at, or what's your hit points at?
7, but I haven't taken any damage.
Wait, I thought you
So
did.
my
No, I don't think so. I don't think she
Did I
has.
take damage?
She dodged. No, she dodged the last.
Oh, you
Yeah,
dodged.
no, you're good.
You dodged. Never mind. Okay.
7 is my max.
Beansprout, MVP.
Okay. I'll shoot this guy with the dagger right in front of Bradtherius with my short bow.
Nice. All right.
So I just click on the short bow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, crit fail.
Oh
so,
no.
Oh no.
So you line up your shot.
Oh no, she's gonna hit me.
You see, Bradtherius like just barely starts to get in the way, and you just like as you pull the trigger, you see Bradtherius in, and your shot goes like it just kind of thunks against his chainmail, and Bradtherius, you're fine, but you just got shot.
Do I take damage?
No. Fortunately,
Okay.
your chainmail was able to catch it.
Nice.
But you feel the thud, and you kind of turn around, and you see Runa's just kind of like standing there with her short bow.
Sorry.
And I turn to her and I say, "Nice shot" in Elvish. Nice
fuck
shot.
off.
Balmir, it is your turn.
Alright, using my short sword, I'm gonna just yak at this
Yo,
guy in front
AKG,
of
have
me.
a great time
Hell
rearranging
yeah.
those rooms, my dude. Thanks for
Oh
popping in.
no!
I really appreciate
So
it.
yeah, you take your short sword and you down with this goblin, but the goblin actually he's even smaller than you are, and he just starts to like
how's
bob
that
and
possible?
weave, getting out of the way. Yeah, these goblins are scrappy. Mepis, it is your turn.
Mepis.
Oh wait, is it too late for me to move?
Oh no, you can definitely move.
Okay, I'm gonna move back just a few so I'm away from him.
Yeah, so as you're backing away, this goblin take a stab at you, and he actually does manage to cut you.
Oh, rough.
On the way out, you take only
fight.
only take 2 points of damage as this goblin just cuts you across the ribs as you back away.
Nice.
All right, Mepis, it is your turn.
Are you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
am I the only
measuring.
one who can like never?
I'm
Okay,
just
never mind,
measuring
sorry.
feet. Okay, I'm gonna do the color spray.
Ooh, nice.
What is
All right,
that?
go for it.
Chat, what's color spray?
It's about to happen, boy. There's a dazzling array of flashing colored lights springing from my hand.
Oh, I love it.
Nice. All right, so go ahead and roll me 6d10 in the advanced roller.
Oh, that's up here, chat.
Let's roller.
It's up to the left in that little column.
Yeah, it's the
6d10,
dodecahedron.
Okay.
Yeah, 6d10. Wow.
Whoa,
Okay,
38. Is that good, chat?
so you see
Out of 60?
Mepis raise both of his hands. You see the sleeves kind
Hog?
of fall,
Right.
fall back,
I don't
and
know.
you see these blue scaly arms. And you see
Lizard
he like
boy.
begins chanting in a language that none of you can really understand.
Whoa.
It's
whoa,
draconic, and you
Nice.
see these lights, this like electricity at first. It seems like begins to like dance between his fingers,
whoa.
and the light grows and changes color until it's like this. It looks like a fucking rave in his palms, and he like smacks them together and just like throws these colors at this
Yo.
goblin.
At the
And
chief?
this goblin is blinded.
Nice.
So you see
Nice.
the colors. The colors at first they're in a
Blinded by
wide
the
disbursement into the
light.
air, but then they all coalesce and like flood into this goblin's eyes.
Whoa.
This goblin's eyes are now these multicolored balls of light, and it's just like freaking out. It's like it's flashing in the air. It
Oh,
can't
it's on
do
acid.
anything. It is on acid
I
indeed.
love that. I love
so
that.
now it's the goblin's turn. So this goblin runs up to Runa, and he
No,
takes a
not
swipe at
Runa.
you with his dagger. That's an 18.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that hits you. Yeah. So, Runa, you're taking 4 damage
Dang.
as this goblin kind of stabs into you as you're playing. I also need you to make me a constitution save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Yeah. Wait. Is this guy still laughing?
I
Hideously?
guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's been laughing this whole
Hideous
time.
laughter incapacitates you.
No, the guy in the back is.
Oh,
the
the
guy
guy-
in the back.
This guy's stabbing you.
Great.
So yeah, roll me a
Yeah, he
constitution
just threw
save.
acid at that
To
goblin.
maintain concentration.
Light
The number to
acid.
beat is 10.
Oh,
Oh, rough.
So
Oh.
you see, he actually gets you in the arm with his dagger, and you are forced to stop playing.
Dang.
You see the spell on this goblin is broken immediately,
Oh, no.
and he kind of like stands up, reloads his
So this-
crossbow, and takes aim and fires at Mepis.
Oh no. So
I
chat,
shouldn't
this
have
goblin
moved. I'm
was,
sorry,
was,
Runa.
was under attack or was under a
It's
spell.
okay.
7. So he's gonna move up a little bit so he can get line of sight. That's a 7. Mepis, you duck out of the way as you see this crossbow very clumsily shot at you.
Nice.
Bradtherius?
Lizard Boy's got some moves. Yep.
Sorry. So this goblin is just swinging randomly. So he's going to attack you, but with disadvantage because he cannot see. So that is an 11, which is a failure.
Nice.
So Bradtherius, it's your turn. This goblin's just swinging randomly.
randomly. Okay.
Crapped on
I
goblin.
aim my broadsword and try to deal a death blow with the thickness
Nice. You have advantage on this because he is
at the
blinded.
chieftain. Here we go.
So that's a critical hit.
Yo!
Damn.
Oh yeah. So do I get to say how I
God.
kill him?
Well, he's not dead yet. He has more than 10 hit points.
Fuck.
But-
okay, that's fine.
You bring your sword down, you cut off his arm that's holding the shield, and you just like cut right into him. He looks super fucked up. He is like
Oh
bleeding
my
profusely.
God.
He
We're
looks
fucking up this
extremely
chieftain.
damaged.
Yes.
he is screaming in Goblin at you.
As you should be.
Beansprout, it is your turn. And then Runa, you're up.
Dude, the
bonus
thickness, the
actions,
thickness.
can I do that first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I will bonus action healing word at Runa.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Alright, you are out of first level spells now. Runa, you heal 6 hit points.
Best.
What's the healing word though? What word is it?
Yeah, what word are you using?
Oh. Bingo bongo.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Oh
Bingo
my God.
bongo.
So if I'm healed
Finger guns.
hit points, does that mean I have more than my max, or I just go back to my
you
max?
just go back up
which
to
is 8.
Yeah,
Bingo
go back
bongo.
up to 8.
Bingo
so I can
bongo,
move
chat.
and now attack, right?
Yes, yeah, correct.
Okay.
Beansprout's about to
Here,
come in for the
so
kill.
Nina don't get hurt. And then I will
Oh, damn! Alright, yeah.
16 with the scimitar, chat.
Yeah, he only had
The
12 hit
scimitar
points.
kill.
So you see Beansprout
So 5, 10,
shouts,
slashing,
Bingo
4,
bongo!
slashing.
Sword, and like takes her scimitar out and just cuts into this goblin.
Yo.
You see that he's already bleeding so much. You see the goblin is still blinded, and you just cut him in twain, diagonally.
Awesome.
And the two halves and the arm lie next to each other.
Dude,
Very nice.
Beansprout, the killer,
Nicely
the
done.
killer
Stab it.
tavern. Tavern
Runa,
witch.
it is your turn.
Don't shoot me, please.
Okay. I will try.
How do you measure like that? How
I was
does that
gonna
work?
hit. Oh, it's with the measuring thing.
It's like a circle.
It's the
and
little
a
circle
ruler.
that looks like it has a comb in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
circle.
And then you click and drag.
I don't know. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Keep going. I
I'm
don't know
just-
where that is.
It's on the left-hand side of the screen, above the
It's above
dodecahedron.
the-
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
Nice.
figure
Can I give-
you're all pretty close. Yeah.
Prish, welcome. Yes, we are all still alive.
Can I?
We're
I want to
battling
give bardic
some
inspiration to
goblins.
someone.
Oh yeah, you can just do that.
Right. Let's go for Mepis.
All right, nice.
Nice.
So you begin to inspire him. That was your bonus. You still get your regular action if there's something to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna move and attack.
Nice.
I feel like I should move behind Mepis. Can I move behind Mepis and still shoot my crossbow at that guy? Or no?
Yes. Yeah, but if you try and move back, this guy's gonna way out.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna
He's gonna
attack
try
you.
and stab you when you leave, when you
Ooh.
get away from him.
Oh.
So as
So
long
can
as
I
you're
just-
okay with
So I can shoot
When
him
you
and then move.
retreat, they
So then
attack
you
he'll
you.
attack me.
Yeah, so yeah, but like because you're so close to the weapon, you do. But like you can can do whatever.
Tyler's
you want.
audio is dropping.
It's
Wait,
out.
totally
I'm sorry, you cut out.
So because you're right in front of him with a ranged weapon, it's gonna be like harder to shoot. So you'll have
I'm gonna have a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
But yeah, it's essentially like, do you want disadvantage or do you want him to like stab you, or do
shit.
you want to do something else? Like there's so
Do you have a
like
melee
you could stab with the dagger, you could cast a spell. It's up to you.
Chat,
Yeah,
I
I'll,
love
I'll
that.
stab him.
Do you wanna
I'll give
back
him a
up and
good
have him
old
stab you, or
Right,
have a disadvantage? Nice. And we
I'm
choose
trying
to
to pull up my
stab.
character sheet.
good. You can if it's minimized, you double click to maximize.
There we go. Okay, dagger.
Yeah, so you, with this wound from your arm, you try and stab with your dagger, but you feel a twinge of pain as
Well, I thought I
you-
was healed.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. But you feel, so you feel phantom pain from your previous wound, as you go to stab at this goblin, but it kind of blocks your dagger with its own. Balmir, it is your turn, and then
Dang.
Mepis.
Okay,
I'm sorry to interrupt. What does inspiration do?
So inspiration, I use hero points instead of inspiration. It's essentially you get to re-roll a d20.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Any kind. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
everyone,
I
absolutely,
am
Hota,
going
absolutely.
to. I can use my longbow to hit the guy who's right in front of
Absolutely.
Runa. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Longbow.
Oh damn. So Runa,
Uh-oh.
as you take this dagger and you try and stab this goblin, you see the goblin deflects your blade, and it like goes in, it ducks like in within your arm's reach, and it goes to stab you, but you hear the twang of a bow, and you see the goblin falls dead in front of you.
Nice.
And you turn around, you see that Balmir's standing there, having just released his arrow.
Yeah, dude.
I wink at Runa.
Yes.
And he winks at you.
And I wink
Mepis.
back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's some epic winkage.
Bingo bongo.
Mepis, it is your turn.
Okay, so how many are left now? Just the one?
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Just the one.
Chat, I want to kill this guy. I want to
I'm
lift
gonna
him up
throw
by his
the
neck.
magic missile.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. So you get 3 darts of force that you
3 darts of force.
that you just shoot at this thing. So it's
What does that
1d4 plus 1 3 times.
Magic missile. Magic
Click on the-
missile.
Spell or just go to the dice?
I would go to the dice.
Let's go to the dice. Okay.
Just do
And it was
1d4.
what?
So it's 1d4 plus 1 3 times. Which I am almost sure is enough to kill this thing.
Oh, but what if it isn't?
What?
Sorry.
It
1d4 plus.
I just want to finish
Plus
him, chat.
one?
I'm
1d4
selfish.
plus 3.
Plus 1.
1. Okay.
And then you just click it 3
plus
times.
1. Okay. Okay.
Oh. 2,
2,
4,
6, 10. So you see Mepis focus his like draconic energy once more,
Yeah.
and you see this bright blue like lightning crackling as he like almost palpatines
like-
this guy.
Yeah.
But like this energy focuses into these 3 spheres of energy like bullets just.
Dope.
You see, at first this goblin ducks and the bullets soar past him, but then they turn around and they hit him in the back.
Yo.
And he just like
Yeah.
bullets of force explode out of his body,
Yeah.
and he collapses to the ground dead.
Nice.
Get right.
Yes.
Let's go.
We are out of
Unlimited power.
Excellent. Excellent job.
Wow, good job. Holy smokes, that was fun.
Yeah, excellent job. We are out of combat. There are a bunch of bodies. There's a terrified dwarf girl. What would you all like to do?
I would like to, before looting the bodies, I've run up to Runa and give her a giant, or not Runa, sorry, a bean sprout. I run up to Bean Sprout and like give her a giant bear hug, and like for healing.
Nice.
Me. Yeah, I lift her up and I go, Bean Sprout, I knew you made the best biscuits, and I like hug her and twirl her around and then put her down.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You run towards the both of us, and I open my arms, and you run straight past me.
Oh my god. Bradtherius, you can give yourself a hero point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the way that hero points works is I will just, like, I typically don't award more than 1 per session per person. You can use them whenever you want to re-roll a d20.
Oh, thank you.
Just in general. Yeah, so that happens. What would the rest of you like to do?
I want to go and get my arrows back, if I can.
Yeah, I want you to roll me a survival check.
Ooh, survival check.
Hey, what was that?
Survival? Yeah. So you get one. There's one arrow that.
Can I use my hero point from earlier and try again?
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah, I want my arrows back.
Nice.
There we go.
Right. Yeah, damn. So yeah, you see that you're able to, like, you feel like you could fix anything that's broken. You get them all back, you just put them back in your quiver.
Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, how
Alright.
many arrows do we have?
I think we. I
don't have a bow, chat. Well, I technically do, but I'm never gonna use it.
I have not been keeping track of how many arrows I have.
You should have
I've been
about.
doing-
I mean, I think you only shot like 2.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
should be
one of
fine.
them hit me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine.
Chat, I have a longbow. Never
Yeah.
gonna use it. Literally
What
never
would the
gonna
rest of
use
you
it.
like to do?
I immediately turn to Nina, and I'm like, "Are you okay? Oh my gosh, is there anything I can do? Like, what happened?" I'm just like really worried about her, and just like okay.
The wholesomeness
I'll
chat
just say,
of Bean
"Oh
Sprout.
my gosh, are you okay?"
So she instantly just starts bawling, and she gives you a big hug. She's like, "I don't know what they were gonna do, but I don't like it." And she says they were talking about something. I don't speak Goblin, but she's like she's just like inconsolable, like happy sad, happy that she's
Yeah, I'm just hugging her.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay.
Awesome.
Patting her on the back, poor thing.
Bean Sprout, you can give yourself a hero point for consoling the victim. What would the rest of you like to do? There's like tons of stuff.
Can we go again if we've said something? Sorry, I'm not gonna go again right now, but just asking.
Yeah, I mean, if you have something you'd like to do, then you're more welcome to do it. And you can all do things like at the same time. You can do things like in tandem with someone. Like it's up to you.
Okay, I'd like to loot the bodies.
I was gonna say that too. So maybe Bradtherius and I could start looting.
Okay. Mepis, what would you like to do?
Just search around. I guess there's some. Just try to look for.
Okay. Yeah,
Stuff.
cool. So Mepis, I want you to roll me a perception check. Bradtherius and Balmir, I want you to roll me investigation checks.
Oh no, my investigation is horrible.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn!
Whoa!
Right. So,
23,
so-
20, 9.
So you see that, so Bradtherius is like just rooting around. Bradtherius, you pick up the sword that the goblin had. It seems like a pretty decent quality short sword. You could either use it, or you might even be able to sell it and like melt it down, depending. Balmir, you find that the goblins that, like the grunts, the guy with the crossbow, they didn't really have anything on them, but the chieftain actually had a sack of 20 gold pieces on him. And Mepis. So Mepis, you begin to wander around this cave. And you go into the area that they were coming from.
Nice.
And you see that there is loot from all of the raids that they've been doing.
All the sheep, dude.
You see that there's like pelts from pelts that they took. There are, there's still crates of vegetables that are still good.
Nice.
There are definitely some that are not. But there's also like broken pottery, there's jewelry, there's like all this shit that people have been reporting stolen.
Dude.
Nice. You recognize from like papers on Celis Vignier's desk that were just like, reports of theft. And you see that like a bunch of things that match that description from what you remember seeing on those papers just at a glance. And most importantly, see a scroll. And it is bound up. You open it, and it seems like it is written in Goblin. Now, Goblin uses the dwarf alphabet,
Ooh.
Hey.
But it's like how like German uses English or like it's all the same letter,
Right.
but it means different things. So like German uses English. That was dumb. So you read this scroll. Do you speak Goblin? Who speaks Goblin? A bunch of you speak Goblin.
I know that Beansprout and I do Goblin.
I don't
know
think
about anyone
Mepis can
else.
speak Goblin.
Okay.
I would pass it to whoever could.
Okay, so you see Mepis come back from this cave area, and he points out that there's like a ton of shit in there, and also he hands you this scroll. You read the scroll, and the scroll says, and I will type this in chat.
Ooh.
Also, I want to say that the 20 gold that I got, I want to split with all of us. So if there's 5 of us, I think we each get 4 gold pieces.
Aww.
So the scroll says, "Find me a female, you will be rewarded," and it is signed Hob.
Wow.
Hobgoblin?
You
This guy's name is Hobgoblin?
now, Balmir, you know that the word hob is goblin for half. So think of that what you will.
Do I have I seen anything that has been signed by Hob before, or like do I have any sort of information on that, or is this just new?
This is new.
Okay.
So
Nice.
you don't know. You've never heard of anyone named Half before.
Okay.
You don't know anything. This is very strange to you, and you kind of roll up the note, and you notice that the paper stock is actually it's paper. This isn't parchment.
Like human,
it's not
or elf.
like animal hide. Someone named Hob, who knows the goblin alphabet, wrote a letter to these goblins requesting something, and then promised a reward. You kind of gather that maybe the gold that you found might have been from this Hob. From here,
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So did that sharing of gold, does that happen? Like, do we all get 5 gold pieces now?
Yeah, well, we can take care of that.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think-
Sorry.
4
Yeah.
gold.
No,
I'm
you're
getting hung up on
20
minutia.
No, you're totally good. We will definitely take care of that next session. But for now, we fade to a house in Bolthos. A slight man, who's human, is painting quite intently. We zoom in from his back and see a landscape of vast plains. At the center of the painting, there's a man in a hat pointing to the horizon. We hear a knock at the door. The artist sighs and puts his brush down. He returns to his studio with a basket of fresh, warm bread and begins munching as he sits down to resume his work. His face contorts into shock, and he drops the roll on the floor.
What?
We pan around to see his painting, and the man in the hat is now pointing straight at him.
Whoa.
And that is where we will end for tonight.
What?
That's
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So what? So that's like a teaser for next time?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Yes. So, that's our game. That's Malt-O-Quest.
Dude, this is
Thank
amazing.
you all for playing. Thank you all for watching and listening. I hope you had a good,
Yeah.
very good time.
Thank
as a
you,
awesome
Tyler.
Group.
Round of applause for Tyler. Thank you so much.
You guys are great.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Sweet.
We will
Awesome.
we'll
Well-
be back. We're doing this every other Saturday. Is that what we said? I don't want to. We can also figure that out and announce it later. But so we will be back every other Saturday. Chat. This will be a Saturday afternoon adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Same D&D time, same D&D place.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh,
awesome.
that was
Thank
so
you.
cool.
That was so cool.
I'm
Ah!
so pumped.
I'm so excited. Wow. Wow. So can I ask a question? Just like, so we're all still here in this cavern still. Like, is this where we'll start next
we're gonna
time?
pick up right where we left off.
Oh, beautiful. That was just like
the
teaser.
look for one of those necklaces.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
So, at the end of each session, I ask 3 questions, and it's mostly just to like kind of get like a general recap, or like, you know, it's character shit. None of it matters.
I love it.
Did we learn anything new about the world? And I think so.
Oh yeah, we learned a
ton. Did we gain anything of value? I do think we did.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got the goblin necklaces,
and then
gold sword.
Yep. Oh yeah. And then last but mostly, bond changes. So now these are, you know, what your character thinks of the other characters around them, and it could be player characters, it could be non-player characters. It's whatever. So we're gonna start at the top of the initiative for that with Beansprout. Do you have any? Well, you have bond establishments, in fact, with your fellow adventurers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So like, just kind of like, just you know, it's like just a fun exercise. Like, your bond now with you know, if any, like first impressions. Like, what does Beansprout think?
Oh, okay. Well, me and Bradtherius, we're kind of homies now.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that. Give me a hug, and we like kind of fought next to each other, so that was cool. And Runa like took me under her wing and was like, "Oh, stop choking over here on the like, come over here with me and be better than you are." I haven't really. Me and Mepis didn't really interact that much, did we?
Not too much,
I think so.
But it's fine. It's session 1.
And then I just have a general respect for Balmir, because he's like, oh, we shouldn't steal all this guy's money.
Surefoot.
I'm a lawful good, so I think that she would really respect that.
Nice. All right. Next up, Runa. Any bond changes for you?
I continue to want to protect Beansprout with my life, but I feel like we're a little better buddies now. Definitely think Balmir is super cool for saving my ass. That was sick. Definitely cool. I don't really know Mepis that well, but I do think he's a badass. So, and I think Bradtherius is an idiot. I don't hate him. Just kidding. I don't hate him.
Well. You have enough to shoot him.
Yeah, I did. Was it an accident?
Oh, was it an accident? Well.
Damn.
Well then.
Damn.
But I mean, I'm okay with him.
Man.
I'm not gonna like try to kick him out of the group yet.
Yet.
Wow.
I think he's a little eye roll worthy, to be honest.
Eye roll worthy. Oh, she's great. She's so great.
All right. Balmir, any bond changes for you?
Well, I still have mad respect for Bradtherius after our drinking competition. Yeah. I am a little bit like, cool boy, he's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't feel super close with Beansprout yet, but I also am like, I need to protect her at all costs. But I also was like, damn, she is more badass than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
expected.
I have respect. I have mad respect for Beansprout, and I am very intrigued by Runa and by Runa's whole attitude and persona. So I'm intrigued and interested to know more about her. And Mepis, I'm a little bit scared of, but in a good way.
Awesome. Mepis, any bond changes for you?
Yeah, I think overall he would be seeing it how like everyone's interacting and see it as honorable. So that being something he's like, that's like one of his main drivers. he would be more like feeling a lot more closer to the group, even though, because since he's kind of, not necessarily, he kind of creeped behind everybody at first, and so everyone's still kind of a little not so sure, because I don't know about like the overall lore of where the Dragonborn are, if there's a lot of them in. I know they try to integrate in wherever they are, like in their society. But just overall, noticing the honor between everybody in the group and becoming, or maybe trusting everybody a little bit.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is the best, man.
And
this is so fun.
Last but not least, Bradtherius the Thick.
Bradtherius the Thick the Third at your service. Bradtherius had a lot of respect for Balmir. People have lost drinking contests to Bradtherius before, and to have someone lose with such respect and then to adventure with them the day after is just super huge. So like Bradtherius definitely has a lot of respect, not only for his drinking ability, but also Balmir's leadership. So there's a lot of respect for Balmir. Bradtherius feels like he feels type of way a little bit, like there's a little bit of like a friendly, like elbow kind of friendship developing with Runa. I guess that's one-sided, but he definitely feels like, he tries to get in his elvish quips in here and there, and like feels like his elvish is like a way to not flirt necessarily, but just be like, hey, how's it going? Definitely have a connection with Mepis after the bar room. Like I feel like Bradtherius, like as soon as Mepis was like, dude, get this guy, I followed. Not, just because like I've never seen anybody who looks like him ever before in my life. And then definitely after I saw him shoot literal lightning acid into a goblin's brain, like I have the utmost, I'm just like, who is this guy? That was so freaking cool. I want to party with him. And then obviously Bean Sprout saved me. Oh my, so like, I liked Bean Sprout. I knew Bean Sprout from before, like, making breakfast, serving drinks, and then she literally saves my life by healing up my crossbow damage. And so like, I'm just like, she's like my little sister, even though she's probably way older than me. Like I'm only 18, so it's like, but like, I'm just like, that girl, I would, I'm gonna take another crossbow for her.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm also last but not least, like, I just want that dwarf to give me a damn sword. I don't know if that's like a thing, but yeah. So those are my character bonds.
Nice. That's awesome. All right. Well, excellent job, everyone. That's our session.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank
you, Tyler.
And if you guys in the chat,
That was so fun.
if you guys enjoyed this in the chat, please stay tuned. Join the Discord. We're going to be doing this every other Saturday. And stay tuned. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, another round of applause for Tyler. Absolutely great DM.
Oh, thanks. A DM is only as good as their players. So
get a command clap. Get a command clap going in the chat.
You got it.
Nice.
Very sweet. Well, I'll see you tonight for Smash Bros, I guess.
Yes, you will. Yeah, tonight, Saturday Night Smash, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Be there, be square. It should be a good time. And you guys, you guys are fantastic. I love you guys in this community. Can't wait for the next episode.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm gonna switch over, and you guys will be muted right and now. You guys didn't see them, but they're like, goodbye. They're like, they're amazing. They're amazing. Oh man, you guys, this was so incredible. This is the first time I've actually played like a D&D that wasn't like a one shot, with like random people in Chicago. Like, so this is the first D&D kind of group that I've ever had, and I'm so happy that we can share this with you. I think this is going to be great. I'm going to be making some changes in just kind of how we show the material, but hopefully it'll get cleaner and more streamlined as we continue. Fantastic. Thank you so much to Kingsspan and to Kate, Steven, to Cuteknee, and to Tyler for sure for DMing. This is a great group, and I can't wait to do episode 2. Not next Saturday, but the Saturday afterwards. And we might continue to do Saturday afternoon streams. We'll see. I want to do more streams in general. I feel like I have definitely enough content ideas to do more streams. But definitely, the late night stream is going to continue to be kind of the bread and butter. But we'll continue adding these kind of streams if they get some good attention. So you guys are fantastic. Yeah, I did. I went to this place. It's this place called the Dice Dojo in Chicago. It's like this, you walk in and it's this huge board game, and then there's a whole separate room that's even bigger than the first room, where there's just a whole wall of board games on the wall and tables, and you can literally just take any board game from the wall and just play it on the table. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. And they had mostly they had Magic the Gathering, but they had D&D Wednesdays, and it was really fun. But it missed out on kind of the relationships and the lore and the kind of love that this has. So it is super fun. I think it's just a great mix. I think we found something pretty special here. So I'm really excited. It's the game of games. Yeah. So we will see you. I'm going to log off now, chat. We're going to end the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be back on tonight, 7:30 Eastern. So go get some dinner, spend some time with your family, call your mom, and I will see you tonight for some Smash Bros. Yeah. All right. Mwah, mwah. Oh, wait. Let's just keep the tradition, chat. It doesn't have to be a late night thing. Should we find me somebody to raid? Find me somebody to raid. Find me somebody to raid. Fine. Who do we got, chat? Who are you? Who we really want to know? Who do we want to raid? Oh, JT the Duck is playing some COD Black Ops. Why not, chat? I might be playing some COD next week, so who knows? Okay, we're going to raid JT the Duck. Fantastic friend of the stream. The reason why I could stream before I got my new graphics card. So go send him some love. He's fantastic. He usually plays a ton of Destiny 2. Oh, Prue, it's okay. I'm so sorry that you missed it. We do have, the VOD will be up as soon as this goes dark. But we miss you, dude. We hope you having a good day. And we'll be back. The next Malt-O-Quest episode will be not next Saturday, but the next Saturday. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And I'll be posting in the Discord before every episode, just kind of a recap. We'll have a recap so that people can read if they haven't come on, or maybe I'll edit a recap of the previous stream. So right now we're going to JT the Duck's channel. Send some love. Send him some Malt-O smiles, Malt-O kisses, all that. Mwah, be safe. I will see you at 7:30. Here we go. Let's raid. Here we go. Oh, or Tyler will be doing a recap. All right, dope. All right, we're raiding.